Oh no, I fucked up. Just a second, I fucked up. Just a second, I fucked up. There we go. Alright, hello everyone. It's good to see you again. How are we all doing today? I'm doing pretty good. I went and got groceries today along with some Hypnotic for the Thursday stream, which I'm super hyped for because it's gonna be so goddamn chaotic. Welcome to the chat, Gambit and Life. It's not showing up on screen because you guys commented before the stream showed up. So I need to figure out a way to fix that. Either way. So I do have something to say before we actually start the video game. Don't die on Thursday. I don't plan on it. As far as we know, though, I'm immortal because I haven't died yet. So, but anyways, let's move to chat is stretch. Yeah. It's better on this screen, though. So I do have something to say before we begin video games. And it's that I commissioned Val to make me a lovely piece of art. And so now we have this. So, anytime that Rintaro does something that makes me want to punch him, I put this up on screen. And it doesn't come off the screen until he does something that makes me not want to punch him. That makes me want to take back the punch. So we'll leave it off for now. But this is Rintaro a dickometer. Now, just a second, I just realized I haven't logged into Steam. This is, you'd think that after doing this many streams, I would be, you know, used to getting things set up. No. This early on, that's gonna be around for a long time, I bet. Yeah. Also, hi Manji! Welcome to the stream. I'm pouring myself some water, from this big-ass 2-liter bottle of Pepsi, because that's one of the ways that I'm gonna make sure that I don't fucking die on Thursday. I have this, like, 2-liter empty bottle of Pepsi that I've just filled with water, and I'm gonna make sure that I drink the whole thing during and after the stream. Like, not twice. I'm not drinking 4 liters of water in one night. I'm drinking, like, I'm filling up the 2-liter before the stream on Thursday night, and then it's got to be empty by the end of the night. So this way I don't get sick in the morning. I am prepared. Alright, let's play video game instead of talking about stuff that isn't gonna happen for another 2 days. But I mean, while we're talking about it, you know, you should subscribe to the Valerie Valkyrie channel, because I think she's actually streaming right now too. See, I took a nap at like 6 o'clock because I was watching like this deep dive into an analog horror series that I like. And it was like 3.5 hours long. Alright, is this showing up on screen? Please show up on screen. Oh god, it's not doing it. Why? Oh, move your little face, Vesta. Oh, there we go. There we go. We got it. That's gonna be on screen very quickly. You're right. Alright. And we load the game. We don't hit start like a dumbass. We load the game. But yeah, subscribe to Val's channel, because there will not be a Thursday stream on this channel. I'm gonna be streaming over there. So, if you don't want to miss it, you gotta subscribe. Alright, let's actually play video game. I need to get in touch with Titor as quickly as possible. He might be able to give me the answers I seek. He might even be able to explain the event that I witnessed a few days ago. The instantaneous disappearance of everyone on the streets of Akiba. When I burst into the lab, everyone looks at me with concerned expressions. Mayuri starts to speak, presumably to console me, but I put my hand up to stop her. Okay. I explain that we can't experiment anymore now that Mr. Braun is back. Then I dismiss everyone for the day.
おかりあのね
Mayuri picks up her Oopa plush toy off the sofa and hands it to me. Hi Val, welcome to the stream. I just finished shilling for your channel. I was talking about the Thursday stream. I got Hypnotic today for the shots that I'm gonna take, because if Deathloop wins Game of the Year, I'm gonna want to take shots. Not even that I'm like, it's not even that I don't like the game, I just don't like that it was nominated for like everything. But yeah, also, talking about how I'm gonna drink a fuckload of water so I don't get sick. But let's play video game. None of the LCBOs near you had it. That's so sad. I will mail you one. I will send it through the microphone to you. Looks like she's worried about me, but she shouldn't be. It's my job to worry about her. Oh, I forgot I changed my background. Can't give details, nya, but her songs are divine revelations. Prophecies of the end of the world, nya. Alright, so more Chuny bullshit. Right off the bat. She has work after this, so she leaves. Daughter goes with her, probably to see Ferris. Before he leaves, Luca apologizes again for messing up the Lotto 6 ticket. He knows about the time machine now. Next time I see him, I'll make him a lab mem to secure his silence. You went to 4! Damn! I mean, I know that whenever I lived, like, back in my hometown, it was kind of hard to find. But I can't believe that none of them around you sell it. Does no one but us like Hypnotic? It's good. Moeka leaves with nothing but more than a tiny bow. Alright. Oh, I'm receiving mail. I want to hear about time machines, more about time machines next time, okay? It's a promise. See you, Moeka. Yeah. I find country LCBOs are so tiny. It's like, they have, like, beer, they have wine, and then they have, like, one aisle for everything else. It sucks. In less than 30 minutes, Kurisu and I are the only ones left in the lab.
そこの助手、お前は帰らないのか？
目障りなら帰るけど。
目障りというわけではないが、何か用事でもあるのか？
いいえ。でも、ちょっと考えたいことがあって。
ホテルに戻って考えればいい。
Why are you kicking her out?
何？追い出したいの？
Yeah! We're on the same page!
そうか。どうせ友達もいないし、ホテルに帰っても一人ぼっちで寂しいから、
Wow!
暴飲狂魔に構ってほしいというわけだな。このお子様セレセブめ。
寂しいのはあんたの方だろ。さっきからあんまり元気ないし。なんなら相談に乗るぞ。私はある意味で部外者だから話しやすいんじゃない？年下の女に相談する男の人って。
Did she just Uno reverse card him?
ぐにょぐにょだけど、それでもいいんなら聞いてやってもいい。
Why does she have to be such a smartass? Because you're also being a smartass. She even has a mocking grin on her face.
俺はメールをする用事があるのだ。どうしてもここにいたいのならば、邪魔をせず静かにしているのだな。ザゾンビ。
Okay, I was about to say, like, should we take the Chuny punch off? No.
その呼び方が一番カチンとくるわね。
Despite her complaint, Kurisu makes no move to leave. She sits down on the sofa and starts reading a massive technical book. On closer inspection, I realize it's in English. Maybe my assistant isn't a genius, but just an extreme studier.
コーヒーを飲むか?
I mean, is there a difference?
もらうわ。
Ah, yes, Okabe being the epitome of pot calling the kettle black once again. Yep. I make some instant coffee for Kurisu. I take a fresh Dr. Pee out of the refrigerator for myself and sit down in front of the computer. Alright, let's do what needs to be done. I feel like this game is the best ad Dr. Pepper could ever have. I only hope this doesn't get undone too. My plan is to follow Suzuha's advice. Get in touch with Titor. After all, what I'm experiencing right now could have something to do with the many worlds interpretation. Which would mean that the Kurisu sitting over there isn't the same Kurisu with whom I discussed the Lotto 6. And it would mean that this lab isn't the lab where we discussed it. How can that be?
何もぞもぞやってんの?
The Chuny punch stays on! Kurisu glares at me coldly. Damn it, she's looking at me like I'm a perv again. I keep telling her I'm not a perv. I'm Hoyo and Kyoma. Anyway, why am I the only one who remembers what happened? That's another question I'll ask John Titor. I don't know if he's a real time traveler, but he did help with the IBN 5100, so I'm inclined to trust him. But what should I write? Should I tell him everything? In any case, worrying about it won't solve anything. Enough stalling. I take out my phone. I love how he's sending this, like, just nonchalantly. Hey, by the way, we made a time machine. Whenever we send things to the past, does that change things? I noticed some things were undone. John Titor is gonna lose his fucking mind getting this email. He's gonna be like, are you shitting me? How did you do this? This is like 26 years before this was meant to happen. I sigh and chug my soda. Now to wait for his reply. I checked the @channel thread just to make sure, but Titor hasn't posted recently.
随分深いため息ついてるわね.
Kurisu says without lifting her eyes from the book. Maybe I should tell her about how that D-mail changed the past. And about how she seems to have lost her memories about it. Why am I considering talking to Kurisu? Because I don't think Mayuri or Daru would understand this problem. Kurisu, on the other hand, might be able to form a hypothesis. That's what I hope. Oh, Daru is calling. Hi.
もしもし。
オカリン、実はとんでもないミスに気づいたんだ。
Huh?
ミス?
What did you do? Is it about the phone wave? Is it related to the phenomenon I experienced earlier? It's gotta be something to do with Ferris. Let's be real. I gulp. I know it's pathetic for a mad scientist to show anxiety, but I can't help it. I lick my dry lips and wait for Daru to speak. I'm gonna take Chuny Punch off. I don't feel pissed at him right now.
実はさ、ラボに財布忘れてきたお。
Oh.
に?
おかげでメイクインに入れないよ。オカリン、悪い
Good job.
届けてくんない？俺にメイクインでドリンクおごるから。
The zombie noise! That's me anytime someone asks me to fucking clean up. I'm bad at cleaning up.
貴様は神田川で水浴びでもしていろ!
I shout and hang up. No, dude, bring him his wallet! Don't be mean! Damn it, I got stressed for nothing! Right afterwards, my phone rings again. It's Mayuri.
もしもし。財布は届けないからな。なんだ、マユリか。誰も一緒にいるのだろう。いいか。そのバカに金を貸す必要はないからな。
わかった。でね、オカリンもう元気になったかなって思って、ちゃんとウーパーをむぎゅーってした？
していない。そもそも俺は いつだろうと狂気と野心に満ち溢れたマッドサイ
Oh, I cut him off. Nothing of value was lost.
マヨシーに相談するんだよ。マヨシーはね、難しい話はよくわかんないけど、オカリンのことはよーくわかってるんよ。
That's really cute!
お前にこの俺がわかるというのか。
わかるよ。子供の頃から一緒だもん。
もう切るぞ。バイト頑張れよ。
ありがとう。じゃあね。
たくあのバカめ。
I think she does.
岡部、顔がにやけてる。
何を言うか。
This is a cute little moment.
セレセブ言うの。
I was going to tell Kurisu the truth, but now I've changed my mind. The mad scientist Hoyo and Kyoma would never grin at the words of a mere hostage like Mayuri.
恋する乙女が好きな相手からのメールを待ってるみたい。
This is the ship of this VN. She sure likes to attack me for every little thing.
そんなに構ってほしいのか。
ささやかな復讐よ。あんたからのひどい扱いにいつもぐっと耐えてるんだから。それぐらい許せ。
I have a small cat trying to claw her way into my desk. Go away. Go away. I left the water bottle in the other room. Ah! Maid experience. You know, I've been working at May Queen for 3 months as of today. The other girls threw me a party. I can't believe I've been a maid for 3 months. Time sure flew by. Oh, but don't worry. Mayushi is still Okarin's hostage full-time. Can't believe you're working at a maid cafe. I mean, you still never cosplay outside of work. Don't say that. Wait, go back. You need money to buy junk food, or else you'll die of starvation. I understand. That's it's mean, but it's accurate. That's a message that I would send to one of my friends. Okay, just a sec. I'll be right back. I need the cat be gone spray because she is starting to pull wires. No. Alright, I'm back. I've just got to put in my earbuds. Because I forgot where I put my Bluetooth ones. So now I'm stuck with wired ones that only have one working earbud. It's hell, but it's alright. Also, I brought over some rosebuds because I went to Bulk Barn today. I don't do that very often because usually I end up spending a bunch of money on candy, and then sometimes I don't even eat it all because I bought too much candy. But like one big scoop of rosebuds is good for like a week or two. Alright. No, we're not sending that one. A party after just 3 months? Ridiculous. I don't think that deserves congratulations. You girls are crazy. No. This one seems like the best one to send.
これでも俺はお前をリスペクトしているつもりだぞ。
名前すらまともに呼んだこともないくせによく言う。
She has a
それについ
point.
てはすまないと思っている。
Are you? Kurisu lifts her face and stares at me in shock.
意外。あんたって謝るんだ。
謝るさ。だがどうしようもないのだ。俺の脳はお前のことを助手のクリスティーナという認識で固定してしまっていて直しようがないからな。
Great.
回答して
Okay.
海馬に電極ぶっ刺してやりたい。
As very deserved. Major part of the brain, the hippocampus, governs memory and spatial navigation. Interesting. Is that the bitch responsible for me not remembering things? More mail. Oh, fuck yeah. Greetings, Kilma. Can you tell me exactly how you changed the past? I'd like to verify that what you said is true. Wait, you're typing too fast. I keep losing my spot. Let me read your fucking email. Okay. Scroll, scroll, scroll. There we go. All right. We sent an email today. It was set to arrive last Tuesday, 170 hours ago. It contained the winning numbers for the third place prize of that night's Lotto 6 drawing. The moment we sent the email, my associates who had helped me plan the experiment and watched me send it instantly forgot that any of that had happened. When I checked, I found that the email had vanished from the phone's send history. I know for a fact that it arrived in the past, as my friend bought a Lotto 6 ticket based on the information that I had apparently given him. He got one of the numbers wrong, but otherwise it was an exact match. Okay, interesting.
メールの相手って誰？
John Titor.
Is she gonna believe that?
え？
Oh, she is.
嘘。
やつはよほど悪意のある人間以外に対してはオープンだ。メールアドも公開している。こうしてやり取りするのは2度目だ。
どうりであんたがタイタンの書き込みを引用したがるわけだ。信者ってわけね。
Okay, she doesn't really believe it.
そういうわけではない。だが奴の話にはうなずける点も多い。
Vesta, no, move. Okay. You can stay on top of the computer. Just stop playing with wires, please. Good God.
そう？フィクションにしか思えないけど。
Ooh. That's very interesting. From the events you described, it sounds like you did indeed change the past. I suspect that email you sent changed divergence, if only a little. Bravo! The instant your email arrived in the past, you shifted from your original world line to an ever so slightly different world line. On this world line, you received an email from the future containing the Lotto 6 numbers. You told your friend the numbers, perhaps because you didn't quite trust the email, but your friend got the number wrong when he purchased the ticket. The original email likely disappeared from your send history when the world line changed. All of this makes sense. The one thing I don't understand is how you kept your memories of the previous world line. Just so we're clear, you are telling the truth, yes? There we go. Nice, so he does believe us. I thought he was gonna flip his shit. Yes, I still have my memories from before the past was changed. That's the truth. By the way, this is actually the second time this has happened. You traveled 26 years into your past. Haven't you experienced something similar? Also, what effect do you think my intentional manipulation of the timeline might have? Interesting. I'm glad we're getting, like, some good answers. Huh? That was quick. I've confirmed that divergence is currently 0.571015%. I cannot tell you what the value was before you changed the past. This is because I, like your friends, have no memories of the world line before you change the past. In the case of physical time travel, memories are retained even if the world line changes. That's been proven by my own experience. But in the case of an email like the one you sent, the time traveler changes the past without actually traveling through time, a situation that scientists, in my time, never even considered. It wasn't necessary, since the invention of the time machine in 2034 gave us a means of physical time travel, so I'm afraid that I have no idea how to explain the phenomenon you've been experiencing. Oh damn, so he doesn't know either! How exactly do you measure divergence? Where do those numbers come from? I like getting answers. Oh. We're getting emails, like, left and right here. Oh, God. Oh, Jesus. I took the smallest bite of a rosebud. And I still feel like I'm making gross mouth sounds on stream. Strictly speaking, I was not being entirely accurate when I wrote, that the Everett Wheeler model is accepted in my time. The first functional time machine was completed in 2034. In the 2 years following that breakthrough, our understanding of the universe's structure grew dramatically. In 2036, scientists proved that the universe is comprised of attractor fields, which describe the extent of world-line convergence. This theory was first proposed in 2020. Hell year! Hell year! Hell year! Sorry, I forgot to answer your question. I have a meter that measures divergence. A reading of 0% divergence corresponds to the world line I originally came from. In other words, it's a subjective, not absolute measurement. This tool can only indicate the current divergence. Okay. Please explain these attractor fields. How do they affect world lines? Wouldn't it be fucked up if this guy really, like, was just making this shit up? That was a memorable part of 2020. The only part. No others. Yeah, 2020 was a perfectly normal year. Nothing major ever happened in 2020. Put simply, attractor fields are the focal point of the world line convergence. Their existence is responsible for phenomena previously known as fate and chance. There is no real point in making small changes to a world line. Due to convergence, small changes do not have a lasting influence. Humans who can observe convergence are exceedingly rare. I haven't met anyone with that ability myself, so I'm unqualified to give you an accurate appraisal, but you, Kyoma, may be one such individual. You might have the power to observe convergence. You might be the one who can guide us to a world line beyond 1% divergence, across the wall that divides attractor fields. Damn! The tone of Titor's mail has suddenly changed. He thinks I have some kind of power? First, I feel a sense of pride. Next comes apprehension. Could this be a trap? In the first place, I can't confirm if this is the real John Titor. And I don't even know if the John Titor from 2000 really was a time traveler. If Titor's world line theory holds, that could explain... Oh, Jesus, excuse me. If Titor's world line theory holds, then that could explain the supernatural events that I've experienced. But this last statement is pretty hard to swallow. As soon as I begin to doubt, all his words start to smell like lies. That stuff about the IBN 5100 might have been a lie too. The mysterious program code could be just a simple bug. Now that he claims I have special powers, he's starting to sound like some new age con artist. I mean, I'm glad you're not just, like, buying it. And besides, I don't need Titor to tell me that. Kurisu jerks at the sound of my laughter.
いきなり笑い出すなよ。気色悪い。
これが笑わずにいられるか。実に傑作ではないか。
はあ。
この俺が持つ力だと。
No, it's the powers thing. I'm like, oh, he's gonna let this get to his head. And he did.
今さらそんなこと言われなくとも、俺はとっくに気づいていたぞ。ジョン・タイター。
I snap my eyes open wide. I raise my phone high to the heavens.
この魔眼。リーディングシュタイナーの真の力にな。
The fuck does that even mean?
話の流れはさっぱり見えんが、岡部次長しろとだけ言っておく。
Call him out. Yeah, exactly. I knew something like this was coming. I was like, okay, preemptive Chuny punch.
Eh?
You know why I don't cosplay? Mayushi doesn't want to stand out. I mean, I'm your hostage, right? Makes sense, I guess.
Oh.
She's revealed herself to be a Redditor! Kurisu hides her face in her book. She pretends to read, but I can see from here that her ears are bright red. How does she know about Shinibyo? Is she an @channeler after all? No, that doesn't matter now. I need to reply to Titor. Oh god, please be normal, please be normal, please be normal. Thank you! Thank you for being normal. Oh, fuck. I clicked. Alright, there we go. If we cross the wall, we will have freedom. If we do not, then the dystopia I came from will be your future. In exchange for providing false peace and joy, your masters will stamp out every last vestige of free will. As I said on @channel, my goal is to change that future. And you may be the one who can make that possible. Okay, now it's getting creepy. Is this some new cult? Or is he really trying to con me here? He's also contradicting himself again. Titor, who appeared in 2000, said he traveled back in time to retrieve technology lost in World War III. Yet this guy's saying he came to prevent the creation of a dystopia ruled by CERN. This guy might be an imposter! He's sus! He's sus among us! I'm fed up, so I quit replying, but just as I'm about to put away my phone... Eh? Ah! What a perfectly normal email to receive! Raises the hairs in the back of my neck. What is this? Fear? Disgust? I don't know, but something is very wrong. Huh? Oh, wait! Man, if I had known that the next chapter was, like, this close, I would have gone longer last stream. Oh well. Messiah. Noun. In Christianity, a title for Jesus Christ. One who brings salvation to mankind, savior, or one who rescues others from peril. Salvation. Noun. Deliverance from pain and suffering. From Kogen Dictionary.
John Titor は実にバカだな.
Chris is gonna make fun of you for this, dude. I scream at the absurdity. Daru and Karisu give me exasperated stares, but I ignore them. Toss a quick save. You know this game, so I'm gonna save.
もらいたいものだ。人類を救済するなどくだらないにも程がある。俺はメシアとは正反対の資質を持つ狂気のマッドサイエンティスト法院京馬であり、幾多の修羅場をかいくぐり、
You really put a lot of sauce on it that time, huh?
そんな俺が望むのは混沌。権力者を倒せば平和が訪れるとでも思っているのか。答えは否。断じて否だ。そんな夢物語を信じている脳みそがお花畑なやつにはそのまま死ねと忠告してやろう。権力の破壊の後に始まるのは秩序なき混乱なのだ。
Alright, great monologue, bro.
あのさ、マキセ氏、オカリンは一体どうしちゃったんだぜ。
そう、数時間前までジョン・タイターと熱心にメールしてたと思ったら急に静かになって、で30分くらい前からこんな状態。
He's been monologuing for half an hour? Sounds like one of my streams. Ayo.
やばくね。
同意するわ。
He does have a very fun laugh, but like, my god, dude.
そこのラボメン2人、これよりオペレーションウルドを再開する。
マジで？下に店長まだいるけど？
案ずるな。どうせブラウン管工房はそろそろ閉店の時間だ。
夜は電話レンジが作動しないはずでしょ。
Oh,
や
that's
ってみ
true.
る価値はある。検証するの。何時まで電話レンジカッコ仮の作動を確認できるかをな。
That is a good thing to know.
と同時に
ダル、それにクリスティーナ、お前たちには D メールによって過去を変えてもらう。
過去を？
I still don't believe in the many worlds interpretation or Titor's attractor field theory. Actually, I'm starting to doubt them more and more. If we want to know how the world works, we're gonna have to figure it out ourselves. And to do that, we need to experiment. One thing I'm sure of is that the mass disappearance in Akiba is related to the D-mails somehow, as is the strange disconnect between my memories and everyone else's. Oh right, I was gonna look for the emails because Daru actually got, like, our email whenever we emailed him about Kurisu getting stabbed. He got that in, like, 3 separate emails, which follows the same pattern, so... yeah, makes sense. According to Titor, I have a supernatural power, the one I call Reading Steiner. That's stupid. My doubts about Titor's veracity aside, I do need to determine if I am indeed the only person who keeps his memories when the past changes.
好きなように過去を変えろ。ただし、なるべくわかりやすい形でだ。
Preparations for the phone wave are complete. Daru's eyes wander to the ceiling in thought. Next to him, Kurisu shrugs her shoulders and starts gathering her things.
私は帰る。今日の実験結果は明日レポートで見せて。
Okay.
待て!
Oh. When I grab her by the shoulder, Kurisu nearly topples over. Don't scare her!
何すんのよ。
そのレポートは誰が書くのだ？
岡部に決まってるでしょ。作戦立案者なんだから。被験者自身も実験中の所感なんかを書いておいてくれるとなおいいけど。
That's true. Kurisu glances at Daru. So he's our guinea pig today.
過去改変には興味がないのか？あれほど実験に前向きだったではないか。
あんたね、昼間のことをもうきれいさっぱり忘れたわけ？私は反対した。
だが実験が始まってからは乗り気だった。文句一つ言わず付き合った。
妄想を垂れ流さないで。
I twist my lips into a grin.
客観的に慣れていないぞ、クリスティ・セレセブよ。
You switched out one name she doesn't like for a name that she doesn't like even more!
いちいち言い直すのよ。
実験はすでに一度行われた。この俺が過去を改変した。
うわ、オカリン、抜け駆けいくない。
そうではない。過去を改変した結果、お前たちは改変前の一部の記憶を失ったのだ。
今日の昼間のこと、ロト6がどうとか急に言い出したけど。
そうだ。
I explained what happened earlier this afternoon. Oh, thank God you're explaining things. Nice.
それはひょっとしてギャグで言っているのか？
本気だ。
マジっすか。
One good look at my face and Daru seems to understand that I'm not joking. Kurisu, on the other hand, has a sour look, but she's always like that. Why did everyone else lose their memories? Actually, did everyone else lose their memories? In order to find out, I need them to perform the same experiment.
うわ、オッケー。僕一つどうしても変えたい過去があるんだよね。
Oh, hi, Mayuri. Mayushi won a magazine sweepstakes once. Speaking of lotteries. Amazing, huh? You know the hero of Gunbum, Setsuri? I won an autograph from his voice actor. Still reading anime magazines? You're a true otaku. Setsuri, is he from the latest Gunbum? I haven't seen it. The original is the best anyways. Oh god, we're gonna get into that argument. I never knew Mayuri was a voice actor otaku. This seems like it's continuing a conversation instead of just ending it in its tracks, so let's do that one. Oh. Daru is quick to adapt as always. We've known each other for a long time. He trusts me implicitly. Or maybe he's just being faithful to his desires.
ダイエットしろと1年前の自分に送るのか
No! Stop being mean!
そんなメール来てもダイエットなんかしないし。
That's a mood. Daru tells me he wants to change the events of the Ferris Cup held at May Queen a few days ago. On that day, Daru got insta-killed by Ferris in a Rain at Axis Battlers match. Which Gunbum is the best and why is it the one with masturbation debate? I can't debate, I know nothing about Gundam.
その結果を覆そうと。
フェイリスタンの作戦はほぼ完璧に覚えてるんで、その裏を突こうってことだよ。うわぁ、僕って頭良くね？
Don't say take her from behind. Ferris is probably too good for that to work. She'll just counter his counter strategy.
まあいい。ダルよ。D メールを送る準備を。
よーし、僕頑張っちゃうぞ。
Hell yeah! Daru hunches over and starts typing out the mail, leaving me to input the forwarding address into the phone wave. I sit in front of the X68000 and take a look at my watch. It's 6:55 p.m. No way to know if the phone wave will operate at this hour. We haven't figured out the exact window yet.
あんた自身はどう考えてるの？記憶が継続してることについて。
しつこいぞ。ゾンビの異名は伊達ではないというわけか
You're the only one who calls her that, dude!
意味がわからない。
ゾンビは死してなお人に襲いかかってくる。実にしつこいのだ。
冗談はやめて。こっちは本気で話してるんだけど。
Kurisu's glare is scarier than usual. I might have wet myself a little there.
俺は D メールの送信先が鍵だと考えている。すなわち未来からのメールを受け取った人間。その人間だけは過去改変の影響を受けないかもしれない。
Actually, that hypothesis doesn't explain the mass disappearance in Akihabara. Of course, I still don't have concrete proof that the mass disappearance incident was related to D-mail. We'll never know unless we experiment.
ダルの実験が終わったら、次はお前に D メールを送ってもらう。内容について考えておいてくれ。
嫌よ。
Kurisu replies emphatically.
私は送らない。
Gee, I wonder if Okabe's Chunin BS will be detrimental to convincing people he remembers things from other timelines or not. God, yeah.
怖いのか？
そういう問題じゃない。
ならば、タイムパラドックスのことを気にしているのか？
それもあるけど、どっちかっていうと、個人的なポリシー。
A policy?
過去を変えるなんて、卑怯な感じがするから。私がこれまでに蓄積してきた人生はたかだか18年だけど、それでもその記憶を改変なんてしたくない。
Understandable, honestly.
今の自分は完璧であり、不満はなく、だから変えたくないと。
なんでそうなる？これまでの自分を否定したくないの。たとえ失敗ばかりだったとしても、それを含めて今の自分があるんだから。
That's a fair point.
電話レンジカッコ仮が完全に問題を解決して実用化されても使う気はない。ジョン・タイターがタイムマシンを好きに使っていいと仮に言ってきても、どの時代に飛ぶ気もないと。青い猫型ロボットが机の引き出しから出てきてもそれを使わないと。
Kurisu nods firmly.
使わないわ。
だが実験は大好き。そうだな。
好きで悪いか？
すなわち自分は高めの見物を決め、他人を実験台にして北総へむ。実にマッドなサイエンティストだ。
He has half a point.
あんたね。
But it does feel like a manipulation tactic.
できたお。
Alright, nice. Kurisu stalks towards me, but is pushed aside by Daru, who presents his phone with a triumphant grin. I take a look. At Ferris Cup, enemy setup. VLVVLVLL.
さっぱり意味がわからない。
Me neither.
フェイリスタンのカードの配置だお。見ればわかるだろ上皇。オカリンたちが疎いだけ。
Well, whatever. Preparations are complete. If this works, the mail will arrive at Daru's phone 52 hours ago. I'm also gonna just close this thing of rosebuds because I feel like I'm doing more talking and I don't have the time to eat them. I'll save them for after the stream. Alright, let's go. The discharge phenomenon occurs normally. Close my eyes to shield them from the lightning and sparks. The D-mail was sent. Daru should have received it 2 days ago. However...
そのことをなんで俺は
Ooh.
覚えている
Ooh. When I sent a D-mail earlier this afternoon, everyone else forgot all about it. If Daru's D-mail changed the past, then the present should have changed too. Daru should be the only one who remembers that he sent a D-mail.
過去変わった。
Daru looks around in confusion.
ちょっと待て誰も覚えているんだな
え、何が？
今 D メールを送ったことをだ
Daru nods. Then I turn to Kurisu. She answers before I ask.
覚えてるに決まってるでしょ。何バカなこと言って。
Weird, okay.
そうか。岡部がさっき言ってたことが正しいなら、私とあんたは過去が変えられた記憶はないはず。
ダルお前フェイリス杯でフェイリスに勝てたのか
わかんねえ。
勝てたらフェイリスの手料理とか言っていたはずだそれは食べられたのか手料理とは何だった
わかんねえ。しょぼーん。
This does kind of suck. What's going on? The desktop audio has been off the whole time?! Has it been off the whole fucking time?! I die. I die right now. I die live on stream. Goodbye, everyone. No. It hasn't? It was off on my screen, huh? It's been at the perfect volume. Interesting, because, like, I just noticed that desktop audio was switched off on my screen, so, I mean, I'm glad that it's been coming through. I checked Daru's sent history. As expected, the D-mail he just sent isn't there. I do, however, find the D-mail in his inbox. He received it 2 days ago, just like we wanted. This is the same thing that happened when I sent my D-mail.
もしかして過去は変わってないんじゃないの？
ちょっとマユシに電話してみる。
Maybe it's coming through my microphone as well? Okay, I'm gonna do a quick test. Okay, do you guys still hear the game? Because this might actually be the source of the echoing. If you guys can still hear the game with this, that means that it's somehow going through both desktop audio and microphone. That would explain why it was echoing before. Also, is chat short? Just a minute. Let me check to see the chat box. Oh no, chat box is the right size. Okay, you guys can still hear it. That's interesting. Okay, well, I'll just leave it like this then. That might help. He's the one who changed the past, and yet he doesn't remember what happened after the change? That's odd.
マユシ、まだバイト中だよね。さ、 悪いんだけどフェイリスタンはそこにいる？うん、いるんだね。じゃあさ、ちょっと聞いてほしいんだけど、僕ってこの前のフェイリス杯でフェイリスタンに勝ったっけ？負けたっけ？
Mayuri-chan's obsessed with this anime called Rynet, so I rented it to see what it was about. I don't usually watch anime, and when I do, I prefer romance, but I found this anime to be pretty deep, even though it's aimed at children. I was surprised. P.S. I was so engrossed in Rynet that I couldn't do any practicing swings with Samidare. I'm sorry. Now you're hooked on Rynet? Everyone around me is buying into this Rynet craze. How can it be so popular? Don't tell me it's an organization plot. Okay, well, what's the attachment? On to the future, Rynet formation. Completely engrossed in their discussion, Kirari and Tamaru raise their voices. Just what sort of person is Kakeru? Kakeru is actually a warrior who protects the order of the internet, a net guardian. Kirari and Tamaru want to tell their friends how cool that was, but Kakeru forbade them, due to the risk that he may have to fight with the culprit. At that time, he received news that the mystery hacker Beesman has attacked an online game server. Kakeru immediately challenges him using Nagaya-san's newly made Rynet card and the unique browser AlphaGate. Is this the whole plot? How long is this? Ah, it's not too long. Okay, good. The first use of a new Rynet card. Despite his lack of experience, Kakeru successfully casts his boot spell. Just when Kakeru thinks he has easily won against the cracker, Beesman, who has complete control over the game server, overwrites the game system, sealing Kakeru deep within the game's loop dungeon. Kakeru is in danger. At that moment, somehow, Kirari and Tamaru also server dive. They come to save Kakeru. Jesus, I can't read. Furthermore, these two are well versed in this game. As game players, they couldn't forgive the hacker who had taken over the server and toyed with the game players, so they decided to join forces with Kakeru. With their magnificent assistance, Kakeru's shoot ability, they successfully defeat Beesman. And when they do, suddenly an unknown chat window opens on their monitor. It's a signal from the Tokyo Metropolitan Police Department. By any chance are they here to praise us? They think in delight, but the police turn to them and say, "You're under arrest." Oh, damn. Oh god, how many of these are there? Luca, why are you sending me plot synopses of Rynet episodes? Japan's net police do not think well of Kakeru despite his commendable deeds. They threaten to prosecute Kakeru under the unauthorized access laws. They don't press charges this time, but they take credit for Beesman's arrest and warn Kakeru to keep his nose out of police business. What can children do? Ridicules Red, a member of the net police. This angers Kakeru and the others. They know their hacking skills are a match for any adults. Just then, the police department's mascot character, Pippo-kun, suddenly appears on the screen saying, "I heard everything!" Suddenly, Pippo-kun challenges them to a contest. Cybercrime is getting worse by the day. There's no denying that the police need all the help they can get. But still, there's no way they can just let untrained kids disrupt an investigation. Therefore, Pippo-kun wants to test just how capable Kakeru and friends are. Kakeru and friends win if they can infiltrate the deepest part of the Metropolitan Police Department server where Pippo-kun lives. If Kakeru and friends win, they'll be granted arrest privileges equal to the net police. Thinking himself unbeatable, Red agrees to the contest. Thus, the Metropolitan Police Department server becomes a stage for a hacking battle. However, the cowardly Red closes every port to the server. Ports are like doors that open to the outside. In other words, Kakeru and friends need to penetrate a building without entrances. Without a foundation, Kakeru and friends are at a loss. However, an idea comes to Kakeru. He skates into town with Kirari and Tamaru. With their help, Kakeru successfully infiltrates the police department building. Attaching a sub-notebook through their public phone, with abundant knowledge and splendid technique, he steadily heads to the depths, successfully reaching the server. Pippo-kun declares Kakeru the victor. As promised, they will receive complete backing from the police. Kakeru and his friends are overjoyed. However, Red protests. What right does Pippo-kun have to do that? This isn't authorized. Just then, the image of Pippo-kun dissolves, revealing none other than the police commissioner himself. That was Pippo-kun's true identity all along. When he says, "Isn't youthful strength like theirs necessary to fight against cybercrime?" Red is unable to object. And thus, the police-sanctioned Rynet Guardians are born. Okay, that's it, right? That's not it! How many of these did you send me, Luca? Alright, I guess we're reading more. Kirari and Tamaru implore Kakeru to join the computer club, but the head of the computer club Ichikawa Kazuma from Class 4 says, unless I see Kakeru's true skill, I won't recognize his entry to the club. Afterwards, a personal challenge arrives from the computer of Shido Elementary. Shido is a rival school. It's competing in the typing tournament Typing Masters. There's no way they can turn down the challenge, and so the typing battle game between Kazuma and the Shido computer club head, Ima Pyuta, began. However, Kazuma dominates with a steady score. Shit. It's a whole ass shonen series. This is like if Yu-Gi-Oh was digital. At first, Kazuma dominates with a steady score. However, his opponent, taking advantage of the fact that he cannot be seen in an online battle, underhandedly sends a virus program to Kaigyo Elementary's PC, slowing down its processing speed. Before he knows it, Kazuma starts losing. Kakeru, having noticed their opponent is cheating with a dirty virus, asks to switch places. Kazuma, the honor of Kaigyo Elementary hangs on this fight. I'm not just going to switch places with you. But Kazuma is blinded by pride. The match gradually is turning against him. At this point, even Tamaru and Kirari start pressuring Kazuma to listen to Kakeru. The whole class holds their breath as the baton is passed to Kakeru under grave conditions. Kazuma has already given up. He bows his head and turns his back. But from behind him comes the sound of typing unlike any he's heard before. Kakeru looks back in shock. Kazuma, looks back in shock after hearing a noise echoing like a jackhammer. It was Kakeru crushing the cheater fair and square, typing at a ferocious pace, followed by a splendid victory. Kazuma threw his arms around Kakeru in relief, proclaiming, "Please join our computer club." And then Nagaya-san calls. An online bank cracking incident has occurred. The enemy is infamous bank robber Bishop. Tension once again runs through Kakeru and friends. Okay, this is the last one, right? Thank you! What is this? It's your problem right there. You can't waste your time with romance fluff. You have that much free time. Practice with Samidare. Nah, don't be a jackass, please. Oh, Punchachuni is still on screen. We can take that off for now. Yeah, we'll send that one. It's Chuny, but it's not being a jackass. There we go.
負けた？誰が？フェイリスさんが？僕が？あ、そう。瞬殺？そう。わかったわ。
Daughter's shoulders droop as he hangs up the phone.
その様子だと過去は変えられなかったみたいね。
Maybe redo the experiment, but like have Okabe send it? Because maybe it's something with his phone?
なんで？オカリンは変えられたんしょ？
橋田が送った勝つための方法って必勝法じゃないせいじゃない？有利になるってだけで。
I had the same thought. Ferris is supposedly a world-class player. Daughter's time travel cheat may not have been enough.
最終的にフェイリスさんが橋田に勝ったから過去は変わらなかった。
そう
Fair
だ
enough.
けどさ、ゲームの過程は変わるじゃん。
たかがその程度ではダイバージェンスは揺らがないということだ。
岡部が言うようにもっと分かりやすく過去が変わったって確かめられる改変にしないと実験の意味がない。あ、いえ、別にこの実験に賛成ってわけじゃないけど。
How are you at Tsundere for science?
いや、まだだ。まだ終わらんよ。
Oh, what are you gonna do? Daughter starts typing another mail.
もう一度別のアドバイスを過去の僕に送ってみる。今度はもっと的確にフェリスさんに本気で勝てるようなアドバイスだお。
I don't think it's gonna work, dude.
そんなにも勝ちたいのか。
He wants at home cooking.
それほどまでにフェイリスの手料理を食べたいのだろう。
Yep.
オカリンの答えでファイナルアンサー。
Daughter writes another D-mail. I don't bother checking what it says. I won't understand anyways. We activate the phone wave and send the mail through just like before.
Oh?
Nothing happens. No discharge. Usually it happens 10 to 20 seconds after pushing the start button. Timer counts down to 0 without incident.
時間切れ？
おそらくな。
なんだよ。せっかく素晴らしいアドバイス書いたのに。
Poor Daru.
やむを得ない。実験は明日に持ち越しだ。
I checked the clock. It's just past 7 p.m. Looks like that's the cutoff.
昨日ホテルに帰ってからずっと考えてた。この電話レンジはどういう原理で時間移動を可能にさせているのか。
LHC と似たことが起きているのだよ。お前は言ったはずだ。LHC は
I'm gonna
巨
go
大
sleep
な
with my
電子
stream
レンジだ
novella.
と。
Have a good sleep, Gambit. Fuck, my brain is twisted by time travel bullshit. Have a good night, Gambit. I don't know why I had trouble saying that. I have no brain. It is just a single worm on a string up there.
電子レンジが LHC と同等の機能を持ってたら、日本は一家に一台ブラックホールになるわね。
それは日本沈没ってレベルじゃねえぞ。
Yeah, that's definitely worse than
あまりに簡
earthquakes.
単にカーブラックホールを作ってるように見えるから、感覚が麻痺してるけど。
In a different timeline, maybe he has a different name. Oh shit.
そもそもブラックホールなんて人工的に作れるものじゃないし、とんでもないリスクのある代物だし。
That is
普通の
true.
電子レンジがブラックホールを作れると思う方がどうかしてる。
Titor's time machine is small enough to fit inside a car, and it makes black holes. Well, that's what he said at least. Now that I'm a little skeptical of Titor, I don't feel like bringing it up.
一つ言えるのは、電子レンジ単体じゃブラックホールは作れないということ。この電子レンジに何かが干渉して電子を注入してきているのは間違いない。
Maybe he ran into somebody that was thick and having flashbacks? Also, hello, Anthony Turtenwald? I don't know if I remember seeing you in chat before. If this is your first time, then welcome. If this is not your first time, then welcome back. An outside source of electrons. What could that be?
さて、私は帰るから、これ以上むさ苦しい男どもの巣にはいられないんで。また明日、レポートをまとめといてね。
Kurisu flings off her lab coat and hurries out the door. She was serious about the report. Ah, fuck, she gave you guys homework.
マキセ氏の着ていた白衣か。どれ？
Don't be creepy! No, it's my first. I know you from the Jibo stuff with Val. Oh, awesome! Then, welcome. We're playing time travel game. As daughter reaches for the lab coat to smell Kurisu's lingering fragrance, I grab him by the neck and pull down hard.
どれ？ではないバカが！そんなくだらないことをしている暇があったら、明日の実験でどう過去を改変するか考えておけ！
Thank you! Alright. There wasn't anything to do after Kurisu left. I tried operating the phone wave a couple more times before I went to sleep, but the discharge phenomenon simply would not occur. So wait, does Okabe just live at the lab? Should have gotten a punch for Taru as well. I'll consider it. But like, I only have so much money. Especially considering that I'm not working right now. Yeah, I wanted to play this game for a while. They have a bunch of good games that are part of the series of visual novels. Yeah! I've heard about that. Steam says that this is, like, considered one of the best visual novels of all time, and I mean, I'm really enjoying it so far. I like that it's not just... Like, it kind of did just, like, jump into the time travel shit, but we've had, like, a lot of build-up. During the summer he does. Ah, okay, makes sense, makes sense. Yeah, and I mean, it does make sense that if, you know, he's paying the rent, he might as well just stay there. Now it's the next morning, I'm sitting on the bench in front of the Bronze Hoop workshop. It's still early, but it's already blazing hot. It's as if I'm baking in the sun. See, this is why summer is the worst season. Like, yes, you can bitch and complain about winter all you want, and it's understandable. I mean, I live in Canada, so, like, winter does get bad up here. Get all kinds of, like, fucking freezing rain and whatever, and that's awful. But at least it's easier to heat yourself up than it is to cool yourself down. Like, I mean, this could also just be my own bias because I have no heat tolerance, but I have exceptional cold tolerance. Like, today I think, so today I had to go out and run some errands, and I just didn't feel like putting on tights, so I just went out bare-legged. And I was talking to my grandma after the fact, and she was like, "Oh, it was cold outside. Did you wear pants? Did you wear slacks?" And I'm like, "No." She's like, "It was supposed to be like -15 with the wind chill." And I'm sitting there like, do I tell her? Do I tell her? Also, I keep my apartment at, I think it's roughly 60 degrees Fahrenheit, which I think is pretty cold. It's perfect for me, but I mean, a lot of people come into my apartment and they complain because they're like, "Jesus Christ, it's cold in here." So, I'm biased towards cold. But, like, I prefer not to feel like I'm cooking. Sweat is dripping off my chin. That's another bad thing about summer. Bad thing about the heat. Sweat. Sweat is gross. We're supposed to be experimenting today, but not a single lab mem has arrived yet. After waiting impatiently for a while, the first person I see is probably Mayuri, isn't it? Mr. Braun? Hi, dude.
随分暇そうだな、岡部。
おはようございます、ゆかりんおじさん。
The Tenyoji pair come riding in on a moped.
俺はおじさんではない。兄様と呼べ。
It's John Cena!
お父さん、どうしよう。
岡部、うちの娘に何をふざけたことを吹き込んでやがる。
教育がなっていないのではないですか、ミスター・ブラウン。その子が俺のことをおじさん呼ばわりするのを何とかしてください。
Stop being a jackass.
いいだろ別に。器の小さい。
I feel like I need to put an explanation on screen for Punchachuni. Just a minute. Okay. Adding the source. Give me 1 second, chat. Wait, no. Let's, reword this. Okay, I think that's good. All right, we got this set up. All right, let's keep going. Oh, I got mail. Have you written the report yet? For your information, I wasn't joking yesterday. If you blow this off, then you have no right to call yourself a scientist. This might be too much. Maybe this is too much for a freshman like you to understand, but writing papers is part of being a scientist. Yeah, it's only science if you write it down. Let Lesterman worry about such things. I have inventions to build and discoveries to make. Okay, that might be the one I go with. I'm not a mere scientist, I'm an insane mad scientist. Okay, we're not going that chuny. You're so confident in your superiority, then show me your power. She's a genius! She already has proven her power! Alright, let's send that. I feel like she's gonna send it back like, "Oh, so you didn't write it then." One way or another, we're a disappointment. purse! That's adorable! Reminds me of Usakumiya. The manager parks his moped and quickly enters the store. Sister Brown's about to follow him when... Huh? She turns her attention towards the end of the street and instantly brightens up. Oh, Suzuha must be here. Oh, Mayuri. Okay. Either way. I follow her gaze and see Mayuri walking this way.
Okari! Ohayo!
Hi!
Mayuri-o-nee-chan!
Nai runs up to Mayuri with a happy smile. And without breaking stride, she jumps into Mayuri's chest. They get along so well you'd think they were sisters. Mayuri has the ability to get along with anyone, so it's not a surprise. Nai avoids me and Daru, but she adores Mayuri, and always goes for a flying hug whenever she gets a chance. That's adorable! Daru sometimes complains about that. Wait, no, not on. Wait, I'm turning off the wrong thing. I wanted to turn off Punchichuni. There we go. I'll move that one to the top just this way. It's the one that Here, let me just test. Yeah, that's not covering anything up. Alright, awesome. Daru sometimes complains about that. What a lucky girl. I wish I could jump into Mayushi's. Stop! I'm gonna have to get a chibi for you too if you keep this shit up. No! 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 His eternal debate went on for hours. In a single sentence, you go from an 8 out of 10 to a 4. Mayuri takes some candy out of her convenience store bag and gives it to Nai. Yay, candy! She offers me some, which I silently accept. Okay, I just want to make sure that was candy.
ラボメンが全員集まるのを待っているのだ。
Dude's already a negative. He has his good moments. It's just every now and again he says something and it tanks my enjoyment for his character. Shot down by a kid. Why, you chipmunk? Do you have to be so blunt? One of these days, I'll teach you to respect me. Don't threaten a kid even internally. Good job, Mayuri. Oh, also, thank you for subscribing, Anthony. I just noticed that happened. I don't get little pop-ups. I'm hoping to make myself some at some point. But, God only knows when that'll be.
ドアの部分は取っ払ったから温めるのは無理だ。
Aww.
Yeah,
you gotta eat breakfast, dude. Ramen packaged in a can like a drink, sold in vending machines. Unlike regular ramen, the noodles are made of cognac. I don't know what that means. I'm gonna Google what instant noodles are made of. Nope. Oh well, never mind. No Googling. Okay. Back. Nai waves and heads back inside the Bronze Tube workshop. Lured by the prospect of canned ramen, I go inside the lab with Mayuri. The stagnant air makes the room hotter than outside. Doesn't improve much even after we open the window and turn on the fan.
タル君とクリスちゃんまだ来ないのかな。
ああ、ラボメンとしての自覚が足りんな。
Just then, the sound of a braking bicycle comes from downstairs. Okay, that's Suzuha. When I look out the window, I see part-time warrior arriving. She immediately notices me, looks up, and waves.
てってるー、すずさん。はい、いいの入りてってるー。
Oh, that's so cute! They seem to have hit it off. Like I said, Mayuri gets along with everyone.
岡部倫太郎、タイターはなんて？
さあな。
I thought I dodged the question, but part-time warrior is persistent.
やる気ないな。聞いたんでしょ？
聞いたが、奴の言うことが正しいかわからなくなった。
そうなの？どの辺が？
Why is she so flustered? Yo! Wait a minute! Theory time! So, okay, last stream I was like, oh, I think she might be from a bad future. Because, like, she's mentioned, like, survival skills, and she's mentioned, you know, just not having, like, a great home life before, and she's moved here from somewhere else. We have no confirmation that John Titor is the dude's actual fucking name. And, like, we have no confirmation that he's even a dude. We've just been assuming because his name is John Titor. What if she is John Titor? And it's just that she can't, like, speak out loud for whatever reason.
そうか。
That'd be a plot twist.
タイターオタか。
I guess there's an otaku for everything.
ああ、クリスちゃんだー。
Oh, there she is. Mayuri leans out the window to wave her hand. Kurisu is walking towards the lab. That reminds me, doesn't part-time warrior have something against Kurisu? And considering that, you know, Kurisu is, like, helping us build a time machine, and, like, I've theorized that maybe in, like, a different timeline she worked for CERN, it would all come together. Now she's staring at Kurisu in complete silence. She doesn't move a muscle. It's like she's trying to start a fight with her glare. Kurisu's pretty stubborn too, so she meets Suzuha glare for glare. The two of them exchange a word or two in front of the building. For a second, I'm worried that they might start throwing punches, but that doesn't happen. Oh, they're just gonna throw hands.
クリスちゃん、トゥットゥルー。Good morning.
下のバイトと何を話していたんだ？
Kurisu shrugs her shoulders.
別に大したことは、言いたいことがあるならはっきり言えって。
I don't think that's nothing. She's lucky that didn't lead to blows.
向こうは何と？
何も。悔しそうにうなってるだけだった。一体何なのかしら。
牧瀬氏の人気に嫉妬してるに決まってるじゃん、上皇。
Oh? Daughter bursts into the lab.
本来なら私がラボメンナンバー004になって楽しくみんなと青春する予定だったのに悔しいみたいな。
That would be a possibility if we were in a different game.
3次元は恐ろしい。
ラボメンナンバーなんて好きなだけ譲るけど。
なんだと？ラボメンナンバーは某国において数千万円というレートで違法に取引されるほどの貴重な資格なのだぞ。
Bro, no one believes this but you.
パスポートじゃあるまいし。そもそも某国ってどこだおい。
Also, shut up.
みんな仲良くいられる方がね。
I'm just imagining. I'm imagining a meme where it's like, Okabe Rintaro says anything. Makise Kurisu. Shut up, 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 shut up! It's just that fucking Eggman clip from real-time fandom games. Also, this is your cue. Take a sip of water because I referenced another YouTuber or YouTube series. Well, I don't really care about their little quarrel anyways. Only one thing interests me now. The mystery of D-mail. We begin experimenting immediately. Even though it's still morning, the electrical discharge occurs on command. Things look favorable today. That reminds me, we haven't talked to Mr. Brown yet. Maybe we should come up with an excuse first. To be honest, though, I don't care what he thinks. For we are at war! War against the organization in CERN, the dark powers that rule the world from the shadows!
Anzai sensei, フェイリスタンの手料理が食べたいです。
He is desperate for this home cooking! A coach from a famous basketball manga. On the internet, posters sometimes express a desperate desire by quoting the manga, so, Anzai sensei, I want to blank. Another off-quoted line, this one spoken by Anzai sensei, is, if you give up, it's game over. There it is! I knew someone was gonna quote it! Unfortunately, Daru's second D-mail fails to change the past. I get the feeling Rainet matches are difficult to cheat your way out of like this. Not to mention we're limited to 36 bytes of text. Looks like you have to give up on Daru. He's gone to drown his sorrows on the internet. Alright, who do we experiment on? From the look on Kurisu's face, I don't think she's willing to change her policy. That leaves only one candidate.
Mayuriよ。次はお前に過去を変えてもらおう。
マユシ？変えてもいいの？
Akihabara is such a strange town. Everywhere I look, I see drawings of cute girls. Some of them even have their breasts fully exposed, which startled me. Coming here has been a real culture shock. It's amazing how peaceful Japan is now. It's all because the organization's attempts to stupidify Japan. I can imagine how that would shock someone who isn't prepared. And fortunately, Moe has become the symbol of Akihabara and the chaos that rules here. Get used to it. I feel like this one's the best one because I want to learn more! I want to learn more about where you're fucking from! Because she won't tell us, like, what country she's from. And that's why I'm like, oh, you're from a bad future. 100%. Alright, let's continue. Mayuri looks stumped as she slurps her canned ramen. First one is facts. You're right.
どうやって？
ルカ君にメールを送るとかだよ。
I don't think that'll work. If he's against it whenever you ask him to in person, I don't think he's going to change his mind if you send a mail. Yeah, exactly. I don't think a simple request is going to change the past.
もっと簡単で分かりやすいものはないのか?
You could send a text saying like, hey, buy like this food item. Or just do the lotto again. It worked the first time. If daughter's request hasn't changed anything. Like, at worst, you're out a bit of money. At best, you have made more money. She slurps more ramen.
そのラーメン缶を使おう。
Looks like I'm the only one with ideas.
1時間前のマユリに D メールを送るのだ。今日はおでん缶が食べたいとな。
そんな誘導に乗るほど単純なことじゃない気が。
No, I think that's enough.
それね、すごくいいかも。
え？
Listen, Mayuri is very sweet. She's not very smart in science, but I feel like she is very easily convinced by food.
今日もね、自動販売機の前で10分くらい迷っちゃったんだよ。おでん缶にしようかな、ラーメン缶にしようかなって。
つまり後押しがあれば、マユリは必然的におでん缶を食べたくなるというわけだな。
Damn,
よし、
that's a good idea. Let's do it.
わかった。じゃあ、過去
Mayuri does have food brain,
ラーメン全部食べとかな。
which I recognize because I also have food brain. Mayuri starts shoveling the ramen into her mouth.
食べておかないとどうなるの？
もったいないもん。
あ、そうね。
Kurisu has no idea how to interact with Mayuri. Kurisu clearly doesn't know what to say. Mayuri really is a ditz. I'm used to it by now, of course. I mean, yeah, you're right, but don't say that. I get the phone wave, name subject to change. Prepped for D-mail. The content of Mayuri's mail is simple enough. Canned Odin, piping hot and delicious. I just hope it actually works. We wait for Mayuri to finish eating her canned ramen, then activate the phone wave. To send it 1 hour back, we put 1. In other words, we set the microwave for only 1 second. I wonder if the discharge phenomenon will occur in such a short span of time. That's something else we'll learn from this experiment.
電話レンジカッコ仮起動。
Nope, not enough time.
メールまだ送れてないよ。
There wasn't enough time to blink.
1秒じゃ放電現象は起きないか。データ通りだけど、貴重な実証データが取れた。
これって例えば事前に暖気みたいなことしたらどうなるん？
暖気？
つまりさ、1秒じゃ放電現象は起きないわけっしょ。だから事前にメールを送らずに30秒ぐらいレンジ動かしとくんだお。その後、間を置かずにタイマー1秒でもう一度動かす。そしたら1秒でも放電現象起きそうじゃね？
根拠は？
It's a decent hypothesis, but yeah, there's no proof that this is how it works.
マユリよ。
Ah, it's worth a shot.
もっと他に何かないのか。
じゃあ、昨日買ったおにぎりの具を違うものにするとか。
お前は昨日食べたおにぎりの具の種類を覚えているのか？
おかか。
即答？
Impressive.
だからね、おかかを
She does have food brain.
明太子にしようよ。
Maybe we should find another test subject. Something is telling me we're going to have to look outside the lab. Suzuha? Oh, okay. I go for a walk to clear my head. After lunch at Burger King! Starbucks! On the first floor of Yodobashi. Alright. Fictional coffee shop chain. Popular fast food burger chain in America. Only a few franchises exist in Japan. That's fair. I left Mayuri and the others at the lab. I need some time to get my thoughts in order. I recall what happened when I sent myself the lot of 6 numbers. The moment I sent that that D mail, I felt a strong tremor, and then the world as I knew it changed slightly. The fact that I had sent a D mail had been undone. I know that because it had disappeared from my send history. And it also disappeared from Daru's send history. Like, we've established that. However, it was in my inbox. The email had definitely reached the past. What does this all mean, I wonder? The mail was received but never sent. Isn't that a time paradox? Is that the reason why everyone else lost their memories? Why did that happen? The butterfly effect? That's not an answer. Changing the past changed the world. Titor spoke of divergence. When divergence changes, are people's memories reconstructed to match the new world line? Then how come I remember the previous world line even after the past changes? My deliberations are interrupted by an incoming mail. I can't bring up my phone. I'm hitting the button. It's not letting me bring it up. Okay. I don't have time for this. It's a mail, so I can just reply to it later. I concentrate on my coffee. However, all these mails, no doubt about it, it's got to be Kiryu Moeka, a male demon known as Shining Finger. How could she be so shy in real life and so persistent in email? There's something wrong with that woman. It's called social anxiety. Don't judge her. I sigh and open my mail reluctantly. Can I send a D-mail too, please?
Nani?
His reply. I'm a lab mem too, right? Pretty please? Huh? She wants to send a D-mail. That reminds me, yesterday I made Moeka lab mem number 5. That means she's qualified to participate in our experiments. Moeka seems serious, so she might meet my demands. Most importantly, all other lab mems are completely useless when it comes to D-mails. I still haven't been able to verify whether or not I can keep my memories if someone else changes the past. I'm worried. Moeka works for an editorial company. In other words, she's related to the media. Yeah, that's why I was freaking out when you guys were talking about time travel around her. What if she sends a D-mail and leaks word of the time machine? It'd be flooded by the press. Gone will be the days of lurking in the shadows. My location will be exposed to the organization. Of course, sooner or later, we're going to have to announce our findings to the world. But in that case, I'd rather choose a national newspaper or TV network to cover the event than some shady magazine. That way it'll spread faster throughout Japan. Nay, the world. Either way, something tells me it's better not to go public through Moeka. However, Moeka is a lab mem. Yesterday we told her everything about the phone wave and emails. Moreover, we made her one of us. It was necessary to buy her silence. Realizing that I have no reason to deny Moeka her request, I put my phone to my ear. Ah, great, it's monologue time. I can take a sip of water.
Nani? 声でわかるだと叶わないな。電話レンジカッコ仮の実験にシャイニングフィンガーを引き入れるかどうかについて。バカな！あの女を生贄に捧げろというのか。確かに世界に混沌をもたらすためなら犠牲はやむを得ない覚悟だが、いや問題ない。むしろ迷っていた俺が情けない。マッドサイエンティスト失格かもしれんな。
I feel like you're gonna be thinking that a lot more seriously as this game progresses. Because I feel like only bad things are gonna come of you guys fucking with time.
これは俺にとってむしろ典型とも言える模試で、まさにシュタインズゲートの選択となるだろう。
Take a sip of water, he said the name! It's decided. I type a reply to Moeka's mail. After sending it off, I hurry back to the lab. Back to the lab again. When I get back to the lab, Moeka is squatting at the bottom of the staircase. Since she's not sitting on the bench, I guess that she's crouching while holding her knees. I guess that crouching while holding her knees is this particular woman's favorite position. She's staring at her phone like usual. Once she notices me approaching, she slowly stands up. But she doesn't look at me.
ありがとう。
何がだ?
I'm sorry. I know it's selfish, but I really need to send a D-mail.
別にわがままとは思っていない。むしろお前の申し出にこちらが感謝しているほどだ。
You haven't been a jackass very much today, Okabe. Very good. Thank you. Thank you for not being mean to Moeka. Once we enter the lab, I get all the lab mems to stop what they're doing and then tell them about Moeka's situation.
いいと思います。萌香さんもラボメンだもんね。
Daru and Kurisu don't object either.
で、桐生氏はどんなメールを送るつもりなん？
俺からの要望としては、過去が変わったかどうか確かめることができるよう、シンプルで分かりやすい内容にしてもらいたい。
Waiting for him to immediately make you regret praising him. Oh, same. A new mail. I'm sorry, there's just one more thing. I want to keep my message secret. Why? Tell us. Why does she have to explain every little thing with a mail? No, more importantly.
内緒だと？どういうことだ？
何？どうしたのよ？
I mean, it's private. It would be embarrassing if everyone knew.
いや、そういう問題ではなかろう。
Kurisu peeks at my phone from beside me.
なるほど。気持ちはわからなくはないけど、これはあくまで実験だと割り切ってデータの収集を優先すべき。
Because she doesn't like talking out loud? Yeah, that's why she sends the mails. But like, yeah, Moeka is a little sus in my opinion. Like, she's become more sus than Suzuha now that I have this theory that like Suzuha is from a bad future. I don't know if I fully believe the Suzuha's John Titor theory just yet. I don't know if we have enough proof of that besides her reaction whenever Okabe said that he doesn't trust John Titor anymore. And the fact that she might be from a bad future, but that isn't even confirmed. Meanwhile, Moeka is with the media, took a picture of Okabe in their first meeting, was obsessed with the IBN 5100, which is how you hack into CERN. Like, it's all a bit much. Maybe I'm just paranoid. I could just be paranoid. But, sus. Sauce.
別にあんたに同意したわけじゃない。データを収集しないと電話レンジの仕組みがいつまで経っても解明できないって思ったからよ。
でも女の子にはね、秘密がいっぱいあるのです。
I mean, everyone has secrets.
誰にも言えない秘密をね。
Dudes just don't act like it.
自分だけに教えろゲヘヘって。
Oh my god, could have vented. Also, we need to know her secrets if we're gonna do this experiment.
まさかこれってセクハラになる？
No! Stop! I'll make a chibi of you too, or I'll get Val to make a chibi of you. I shouldn't lay claim to Val's creations. I'm using 2 of them on this stream. I'm using the punch chibi, and I'm using the chibi for my PNG tuber. So, but either way, I'll get Val. I will pay another $50 to get a chibi made. Bonk. Yeah. Go to horny jail. I turn to Mayuri and Moeka, who appear to have formed some kind of mainstream girl alliance.
メールの内容にプライベートに深く関わることを書けと強制した覚えはない。
Kurisu nods firmly at my words. Looks like she doesn't intend to join the mainstream girl alliance. Kurisu is not a normie!
今はまだ見送るべき。タイムパラドックスの問題も完全に解決されたわけじゃないし、もっと慎重に慎重を重ねないと。
私的な内容は NG。
少なくとも非公開にしたいという話は受け入れられないわ。あなたに悪意がなくてもメールの内容次第で時間軸に深刻な影響をもたらすかもしれないんだから。
Check divergence with John Titor's email real quick. Okay. Do you mean like his old emails? Or do you mean... Just a second. Yeah, there's that sus email. Most recent Divergence reading. Okay. Ah, right, we should keep that in mind. Which one was it? I can make a note of it, but I need to find the one. Okay. Where are my post-it notes? Sorry, I'm really close to the mic and I don't want to yell. Where's my pen? There we go. Okay. Divergence, Chapter 4. 0.571015%. Alright. Made a note of it. I'm putting it up on my desk. Okay. Let's go back. Ah, no. Back. There we go.
第三者にメールを見せて、その内容について問題ないか吟味すべきよ。
俺が言いたいことは全て助手が言ってくれた。そして、そうは言いつつも、我らは実験を中止するつもりはない。
あんたの意見を代弁したわけじゃないから、勘違いしないで。
Cheeky little.
そもそも実験においては、プライバシーよりもデータが優先される。被験者になるなら、その覚悟は必要よ。
Don't tell me that's the reason Kurisu won't send a D-mail herself.
そうなの？マユシーはね、さっきそんな覚悟せずに送ろうとしてたよ。
That's a big fucking stretch. I'm sorry, I'm distracted by my cat because she is sitting on top of my computer tower, and she just stretched her little legs like halfway down the tower, and I think the tower like is probably about 1.5 feet tall. I don't know how big a foot is, I'll be real. I know that I'm 5'5", and you could probably stack 5 of these bad boys on top of each other, and it would be about my height, maybe a little taller, so... But yeah, big fucking stretch. Anyways, enough of me getting distracted by little Vesta.
別に謝らなくても、責めてるわけじゃない。一般論を言っただけ。
I imagine some people might take issue with that statement, but I'll refrain from saying anything. I'd rather not get my head chewed off right now. You're learning. Moeka's expression doesn't change. Same as always, I don't know what she's thinking.
お前はすでにラボメンだ。俺たちを信用してもらわないと困る。プライベートな要件は後日にしてもらおう。もしできないというのならば、お前に見せてやらねばならなくなる。この俺、法王院教魔の中に眠る。
Okay, cool down the Chuny. You sound like the Joker. Moeka's already typing on her phone. My threat was ineffectual, it seems. Can I see the emails you've sent so far? I want to use them as a reference.
着信履歴ならあるぞ。
送信履歴は
ないというと語弊があるな。送信履歴は消えてしまうのだ。
I confirmed that after I sent the email yesterday. Moeka was there, but she doesn't remember either. I don't need to see the history, and I'll show you the message before I send it. Is that okay? Yeah, sure. Looks like she understands. I show the mail to Kurisu too.
萌香さん、無理しないでね。
Is that supposed to be encouragement? Mayuri sounds concerned for some reason.
じゃあさ、どんな内容を送るん？そもそもオカリンの言う簡単で分かりやすい過去改変ってハードル高すぎ。
何を言う？お前たちのレベルが低すぎるだけではないか。
Moika murmurs.
おう、これは期待できそうだな。具体的に説明を頼む。
Moika then invokes her power once more. Ultra fast typing, the power known as Shining Finger. Okay. About 4 days ago, I bought a new phone, but now that I've tried it, I think I should have stayed with the old one. So I want to use the D-mail to buy myself not to buy a new phone. If we do that, the phone I'm holding will change, won't it? That's a good idea!
シャイニングフィンガーは実に有能だな。まさにラボ面の鏡。
This should make it easy to tell whether the past has changed. Looks like the 3 useless members have no objections to Moika's superior idea. We look at Moika's phone. It's purple and gaudy. There's no strap, and it's not like the deco phones popular among mainstream women nowadays. Oh, Decoden? Cell phone with decorations on it, primarily popular among young women. Swarovskis or rhinestones can be pasted on the phone surface for decoration. Yeah! My phone is actually covered in these little glass eyes. I think I got them from Michael's or some other hobby shop. The issue is, though, that some of the irises, like, weren't glued in properly, so they fell out. And now it looks bad. So, I'm probably gonna get a new OtterBox at some point just to redeco it. And plus, it was kind of half-assed. I only put eyes on it, and like a little plaque that said, "Beware foolish mortals," just for fun. I can do better. But I've gotta wait for next Halloween. Because I'm not gonna find anything cool right now. It's all gonna be Christmas shit.
Oh? それって先月出たばっかの GG01 じゃん。
Oh no, phone's covered in blind eyes. Exactly! It looked so good before the irises fell out! I'm still sad. If I had known that they would have been like that, I would have super glued them all together before I put them on the phone. But instead, it took them actually falling out of the phone while I was out and about for me to know this. Ah, well.
GG01?
最新機種だよ。確か液晶部分が着脱式でいろんなバリエーションのアタッチメントを選べるんだよね。
Wait, really? Those existed? I didn't know that was a thing. Then again, by the time I got my first phone, the era of the smartphone had already began.
今品薄でどこ行っても入荷待ちだけど、よく手に入ったな。
I like how she's just like peeking up at us over the fucking picture box. Probably in Japan. Yeah, that makes sense. It's the most popular model, but she wants her old one back? I guess hardcore phone users have other concerns besides fashion. That's true. I really miss... This is a tangent. I really miss when smartphones had those, like, slide-out keyboards. Like, maybe it's just because I do a lot of writing in my own spare time and I really like the tactile sensation of, you know, just typing on a keyboard. It's why I have a mechanical keyboard on my like, main PC, although nowadays I mostly write on my laptop. But either way, I really like the tactile sensation of typing on a keyboard, and because of that, whenever I type on, like, a smartphone screen, it just doesn't feel right. Like, I've tried to write with... I have an iPad. It's an old one. I got it, like, as a senior in high school. And it was already, like, kind of old at the time. I had gotten it originally for art. I mostly just use it to watch live streams on my couch, though. But yeah, I've tried typing on that a few times. whenever I was like visiting parents or visiting my grandma. And it's just, it does not feel right. I feel like I would text way more frequently and have a much better experience doing so if I just had a phone with a slide-out keyboard. And I know that Bluetooth keyboards exist. I know that that's a thing. But at the same time, it's like, I don't want to have to worry about some extra attachment. And even then, it's not the same as like the slide-out keyboards. You still have the issue of like, oh, I've got to set this thing down. Like, if I wanted to text someone in the bathtub with a slide-out keyboard, I could do it, and it would feel like I was typing on a keyboard, and it was great. Anyways, this has been my tangent, and considering that, like, phone companies are taking the fucking headphone jacks out of their phones, I don't think I'm ever gonna get back my slide-out keyboards, which makes me extremely sad. Anyways, let's continue.
では指圧し
Don't just call her finger. Oh, I should take Punchachuni off because he hasn't been a jackass lately.
ねえねえ、どうして萌香さんのことを指圧師って呼ぶの？
Because she types really fast.
それが桐生萌香の力に俺がつけた名だ。桐生萌香、お前は今後先行の指圧師、すなわちシャイニングフィンガーを名乗るがいい。
Remind me about the headphone jacks. Me too! Me too! Because, okay, here's the thing. The headphones that I'm using right now are, they're just like these Sony black earbuds. They've always been my favorite. They've been my favorite for like 5 years now. I would use them on every phone. They would last me for like 6 to 8 months at minimum, which is good for wired earbuds for me. And they were like nice and cheap. They got good audio quality. It was great. And then they took out the headphone jacks, and now it's like impossible to get like a headphone dongle that works. I only got Bluetooth earbuds because I was practically forced to. And honestly, now that I'm using these on my PC, I'm like, why was I even struggling with the Bluetooth ones? Because in order to get them to hook up to my computer, I have to turn off the Bluetooth on like every other device that I own. Which, to be fair, is only 2, but that's still a lot! Anyways, enough bitching about cell phones, let's... and about Bluetooth, and about headphones, because today I was actually... I was out shopping, because I wanted to find a Blu-ray DVD of The Godfather for my dad for Christmas. And of course, places do not have good Bluetooth selections anymore. So, or Blu-ray. Not Bluetooth, Blu-ray. But he also had like a set of Bluetooth earbuds on his Amazon wishlist, so I'm like, okay, I might as well, you know, look around. And I found that the wired earbuds that I used to buy all the fucking time are like $10 now! That's so fucking cheap! I used to get them for like 30! Another day for ranting and venting about stupid phone decisions. Yeah, because if I could just find a goddamn headphone dongle that worked, I would be way happier with that. But it's just an extra thing that I have to buy for my phone. It sucks. It sucks. Anyways. Moika shakes her head expressionlessly.
嫌だというのか？能力名をつけてやったのに何が気に入らないというのだ？
萌香さんはね、萌香さんだからだよ。それにね、指圧師さんじゃなくて編集プロダクションで働いてて。
まゆし、ネタにマジレス、かこ悪い。
ネタではない能力名だ。
くだらないこと言ってないで。準備するわよ。
Damn it. You're just an assistant. Don't boss us around. Dude, she is... she is helping just as much, if not more, than you are. Shut up. Ooh, we got a full CG. Nice. Then we kill him.
ミスター・ブラウンごとき恐れるな。奴が怒鳴り込んできたらこの俺が蹴散らしてやる。
マジでオカリンかっけー。そこにしびれる憧れる。
Tara really is just on a seesaw that rapidly bounces between best and worst all the time. Exactly! It's like, I don't know how to feel about you, dude.
実は口だけだった
I
りするんでしょ
wanna like you because you've been like really helpful to the plot and like you've been a great foil for Okabe's bullshit. But then you act like a perv and it's like, ugh! I can't stand for this. I'll be the adult and ignore Kurisu's insult. Moeka has already written her 36-byte mail. When I look at Moeka to see if she's ready, she nods faintly. Is she wearing a skirt or is she wearing pants? I thought it was pants, but in this one it looks like a pleated skirt. Yeah, that's a skirt, right? Right? Pretty low on her waist for a skirt, but then again, I only wear skirts at, like, my natural waist. Habit of being into Lolita. Alright, let's go. Let's do this shit. Discharge. I glance at Moeka. She nods grimly, an unusual show of emotion. And then she presses the button. Whoa! We did it! The world reset! The world twists into unrecognizable shapes. The floor is shaking. Or is it me? My vision blurs and loses color. The world lurches. I struggle to keep my balance. As I brace myself against further shaking, I try to analyze what I'm experiencing. This is far more intense than what happened when we sent the D-mails yesterday. And yet I felt it before. I remember. This is what I felt right before the mass disappearance phenomenon. Oh! I just realized that that's what that's measuring! That's the fucking divergence counter! Oh, okay. I'm gonna write this down. After phone change 0 point. You said 5, 2, 3, 2, 9, 9. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep, that lines up. Good catch, Manji. Manji. Manji? Manji. I think it's Manji. Right? Let me know if I'm wrong. The shaking stops. I relax my body and look around. Has the past changed? Of course it has. That bizarre sensation just now was proof. I look around the room. The phone wave, which should have about 90 seconds left on the timer, is silent. Daru's here. Mayuri's here. Kurisu's here. Where's Moeka?
指圧しろ。どこに行った？
Daru and Kurisu, who are discussing something in front of the X68000. Oh! Maybe that led to her not joining the lab, so these guys don't know her! Whoa! Again. This feeling of wrongness. It's the same as yesterday.
指圧師？
オカリン、日本語で OK。
I leave the development room and check out the lounge. Behind the sofa, in the dressing room, the bathroom, shower room, I look out the window at the street below. But Moeka is nowhere to be found. She's gone. No way. This is exactly what happened on the streets of Akiba. Why did she disappear? Because I experimented on her? Where did she go? Did I erase her from history? Wait, No, we still have messages from her. Yeah, so there's the 5100. And then all of the other messages are just John Titor. Because all the other messages were sent to us when she was in the lab as a lab mem. So that's what changed. You did not erase her from history. Literally just check your emails, dude! Did I banish her into the space between dimensions? I start quivering in horror at the magnitude of my error. In a daze, I step up to Mayuri, who's eating a banana. I grab her shoulders and shake her.
Kiryu Moeka wa ima no ima made koko ni ita daro.
She can't give you a straight answer if you're shaking her.
Kiryu Moeka da.
Daru and Karisu give me strange looks as well.
それ誰?
Did I erase her from history as he looks at her messages? Yeah.
聞いたことない。
No! I just checked your emails, dude! No, she exists! Man's losing sense of object permanence because of our experimenting. Oh god, oh fuck. No, that can't be. I won't accept that I killed her.
岡部、まさかまた？
またってどういう意味だ？
昨日も似たようなことがあった。私たちの記憶にないことをあんたは覚えていた。なんだっけ？そうそう、リーディングしたいな。
Yes, that's the name I gave this phenomenon. Or rather, to my ability to perceive it. When the world line changes, everyone's memories are reconstructed to match. That's what John Titor said. But somehow I alone retain my memories even after the past changes. I named this power Reading Steiner. Karisu remembered. To tell the truth, I just made it up out of thin air. Now that Moeka has disappeared, I want to believe that this power is real. It's only their memories of Moeka that disappeared, not Moeka herself. Exactly, there we go! You got your sense of object permanence back! I need to contact Moeka. I need to make sure I didn't erase her very existence. You've already done this. But I don't know her phone number. The only way to contact her is by mail. It's me. Reply the second you read this email. We're getting a reply right away. Send her a message saying, well, I already read that. Now all I can do is wait for her reply. It's gonna come the next time I press the fucking mouse button. Huh? Please reply. Huh? Wait. Wait, she's not replying. In fact, I'm anything but fine. I'm fighting desperately to deny the possibility that I might have erased Moeka from existence. Okay, well, maybe, yeah, maybe after, like, this point, she's just fucking gone, but I don't think so. I don't think that's how that would work. We just told her to get a new cell phone. Or to get a different cell phone.
今の実験のこと、どの辺まで覚えている？
今、実験をしたことさえ覚えてない。たった今、あんたは D メールを送ったのね。
Oh geez. Sorry, cat. I fucking readjusted myself in my chair, and I didn't realize Vesta was sitting like a gargoyle on the back of it. Sorry, baby.
Oh.
I feel like the first emote that I'm ever gonna add to this channel is just gonna be a little, like, sketch of Vesta. Because I talk about her so much, and you guys can just spam it in chat whenever I fucking bring her up. She's the unofficial mascot of this stream. Time paradoxed Moeka out of existence over a phone. Not the best way to go out. Actually, okay. No, that can't be it. I was about to say, like, maybe it's just that, because Okabe's phone is, like, linked to him. So maybe it shares the power, but that doesn't make sense because the other emails that she sent are gone. And then she vanished into thin air. Which reminds me, when I sent the Lotto 6 mail yesterday, Daru teleported from the development room to the lounge. Moeka might not have disappeared. She probably just teleported somewhere. I hope that's it. In an attempt to calm myself down, I checked my phone's history for the mails Moeka and I exchanged. That's strange. The mails she sent me are there up until the one I received on July 31st at 12:43. But after that... Oh, wait, when did she send that... She said it was like 5 days or 4 days like before. Wait! 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 Maybe Okabe really does have reason to fear. Because all the emails that we have from her are ones that were from before she changed time. The dozens of mails I remember receiving from her are gone. The email she sent to cancel the phone model exchange was sent to arrive on July 31st. Did a time paradox erase Moeka from existence the instant she received the D-mail? I shiver when I realize that I can't find any problems with that hypothesis. No way. It can't be. I mean, all her D-mail said was, don't change phone models. That's harmless, right? But then what caused Moeka to disappear from this room like that? Why does it look like Moeka vanished 4 days ago?
クリスティーナ、もし仮に D メールによってタイムパラドックスが発生したら
Oh, Vesta wants to be in the microphone. Hey, hey, hey. You stay here. No, you stay here. You stay here. I want you to meow into the mic. Where's my flashlight? This isn't gonna happen, is it? Just a moment. I want Vesta to give some proof that she exists on this fucking stream, and no matter what I try, she never meows into the mic. She is the most vocal little cat I have ever met, every other time. I come home from getting groceries, and I can hear her meowing through my apartment door. And yet, the second that I begin streaming, she is silent. No noise. And it's not even that, like, oh, I'm talking to someone. She meows all the fucking time when I'm on the phone or when I'm on Discord with friends. It's only when I'm streaming. Why are you like this, cat? She left the room. Alright, let's continue. Enough cat talk.
わからない。タイムパラドックスを経験した人間は未だかつて一人もいないから。
以前世界が消えるというようなことを言っていなかったか。
あくまでそういう説もあると言っただけ。もしかしたら何も起きないかもしれないし、某映画みたいにパラドックスに対する歴史の修正が入るかもしれない。
I'm of the opinion that she didn't get deleted. She's alive. She just didn't show up to talk about the IBN 5100. Because okay, wait. What is our last email to Shining Finger? Yeah. Okay, so yeah, so we never told her about the IBN 5100 in this universe. So she had no reason to come to the lab, which means that she didn't become a lab mem. She's alive, just not in our friend group.
ドクター・ホーキングは時間順序保護仮説でタイムパラドックスが起きる可能性の行為はそもそも実行不可能だとしてるし。
Okay. In quantum mechanics, a theory proposed by Stephen Hawking that states that time travel is impossible. Any attempt to travel through time will be prevented by quantum effects. Successful time travel requires infinite field energy, which is impossible to obtain. In other words, the laws of causality, and by extension, the chronology or timeline of the universe, are protected by quantum mechanics. We never told her about the IBN. Just send her a picture of the IBN. That'll get her running over. Exactly. But I mean, she hasn't responded to our email yet, and usually, like, she is glued to that phone. So that's what's making me, like, pause for a second and think, hey, maybe Okabe is onto something here. And that's scary. I just remembered, okay, so my brother was obsessed with time travel movies for like a really long time. Started with watching like Doctor Who, and then eventually turned to like Back to the Future and a bunch of other movies. And I think there was a movie that came out around that time called The Almanac. And I remember seeing it in theaters, and I remember being spooked by it because there was a trailer where like one guy saw like his past self in bed, and he like got stuck in like a time loop where he was just saying the same thing over and over again like a broken record. And my brain went, oh god, like imagine if you were reliving the same 1 second over and over and over again. I think there was something like that in a different movie where it was like I don't remember what it was, but it was like people were being like trapped in time loops, and there was one dude in this one house where like the protagonists were like watching from the outside, so they weren't in the loop, where the guy would just start the loop, stand up from the chair, and the loop would restart. Like he didn't even have enough time to get out of his chair. And he was trapped in that loop for eternity. It's like, that's one of the most horrifying fates that I can imagine, and that's why I find time travel scary. Because if you get stuck in time, there's a good chance that not even death can get you out of it. So all we have are theories. I mean, it's not like anyone's time traveled before.
マユシーはよくわかんないけど、今もマユシーやオカリンたちがちゃんとこうしておしゃべりできてるっていうことはね、きっとその
Oh yeah, it's terrifying. It's a terrifying possibility. And like, I don't think that that's been actually explored, like, outside of that one movie that I thought about, which I think came out, like, this year or the year after. I don't remember much about it. It was something I put on in the background while I was doing foundation work. Because, I mean, when you're just watching people for, like, 12 hours a day, 5 days a week, you get bored really fucking quick. But... I don't remember what the movie was. I remember there was a cult involved. I remember that there were, like, circles on the earth or something. I don't remember what movie it was. But yeah, but that was what I thought of when I saw the Almanac, because I have been... No, that was a misspeak. That was a misspeak. The Foundation can do a lot of things. It cannot send me through time. But, yeah, so my, fuck, I lost my train of thought. Oh, I've always been good, like, ever since I was a kid, at just thinking of, like, the worst possible, like, conclusions to things. I remember once, this is a tangent, but I'm saying it anyways. I remember once when I was a kid, we were having a movie day. I was, like, 4th grade. And they put on this movie, and the beginning has, like, a night security guard going through a museum, and the bad guy is like Medusa, where it's like, when you look at him, you turn to stone. So he turns the night guard to stone. And I remember, as a kid, I thought, oh, that man is fucking dead. Because you can't breathe if your lungs are made of stone. Your heart can't beat if your lungs are made of stone. Your brain can't think if it's made of fucking rocks. And I was like, that dude might have had a fucking family. Like, does he have people who are gonna miss him? And I got so freaked out by this train of thought that I started crying, and people made fun of me, and I had to get sent out into the hall to use coloring books. And I felt like a jackass. But no, the more I think about it, that was actually horrifying. Same with, I couldn't ever watch the movie Monster House, because there's that one scene where that man got stoned to death. Stone now has 3 meanings. I also couldn't watch Monster House because there was that one scene where something falls on the lawn and it just, like, sinks through the grass. And I thought of it like, if a person fell into that grass and it just fucking ate them, that it would be like being buried alive, and it freaked me out too bad and I couldn't watch the rest of the movie. I was a pussy as a kid. Now it takes something like Cooking Companions to really get under my skin. It's like I take naps while watching deep dives on, like, analog horror series like Gemini Home Entertainment that's like, oh, there's this massive fucking planet that's basically made of disease that made its way into our solar system, and now it's infecting the Earth. And I'm just sitting here like, yeah, that's cool. That's fine. I can sleep to that. Fuck, actually, in high school, I used to fall asleep to Criminal Minds episodes. I remember the one that I used to put on was the one where, like, the guy would, like, kidnap people, and then he would, like... He would, like, put nails through their hands and through their legs, and he would basically turn them into human puppets. It's like... How was I okay with that when, like, 3 years before, I couldn't handle fucking Monster House? Anyways, you can't deal with FNAF. To be fair, I feel like FNAF is, I mean, it's a jump scare simulator. I don't like things with jump scares just because I don't feel like it's actually scary. And I know that's, oh, what a fucking hot take, jump scares aren't scary. But, like, to me, it's like, the best, like, comparison I can think of is, I remember someone wrote once that jump scares are like a comedian tickling you to get you to laugh. It's like, it's a physical reaction. I don't want a physical reaction to horror stuff. I want it to get into me. I want it to get under my skin. I want to feel the fear, not just the adrenaline. Exactly. In psychological horror, very fucking good. I like that. That's the best kind of horror. The best kind of horror, I think, is the kind that, like, sneaks up on you. It's like how, okay, so whenever, this tangent's been going on for a while, but, like, bear with me here. Bear with me. I'll get back to the game soon enough. But, whenever I first started working at the Foundation, I lived about an hour away from it. So I would have to drive in an hour, I would work there for 12 hours, and then I would drive an hour home. And I binge listened to the entirety of the Magnus Archives at the time. And, like, literally, I was listening to, like, 5 or 6 episodes every single day. And then after a while, I realized that I had to stop because I was getting paranoid over, like, the most minor of things. It's like I got a bath bomb and it didn't, like, fizz correctly, and my brain went, oh, we are going to be infected with a brand new disease. And I was like, okay, we need to stop. If you want a good horror game, Oxenfree is good. That one's on my list. I got it for free on Epic Games, like, a while back. Never played it. After Steins Gate, that might be the one we do, but I'm not sure yet. Steins Gate is probably gonna be, like, several months. Especially considering that I might be going back to work in a month, and I don't think we'll be finished Steins Gate by then, so we're gonna be back to weekly streams. Anyways.
萌香さんっていう人もね、マユシーは知らないけど、きっと大丈夫。
さすがマユシ、アホの子だね。
Don't call her that! You're right, but don't call her that. Oxenfree was a good game. I'd call it tense, though. Understandable. I mean, I don't want something that spooks me to the same extent as Cooking Companions, because that one got under my skin for dumb reasons. Literally just the fucked up faces got to me. Because it's one of those things in horror where it's like, okay, once you've like seen some horror content, you get to understand like what really gets to you. For some reason with me, when a character has a normal face for like the majority of the time, but then when there's a horrifying moment, they turn to a fucked up face, that always gets to me. I don't know why. It happened for Irisu Syndrome first. Then it happened for Doki Doki Literature Club with that one fucking pop-up of Yuri with the blank eyes. Did not like that. That spooked me for days. And then that one scene, I think it's the New Game Plus of Cooking Companions, where Karen is lying in bed with you and she has that fucking grin with those realistic eyes when she's saying that Gregor is dead. That one actually made me unable to sleep the night after that stream. And for several days afterwards, I was paranoid because it got to me that fucking badly. I don't know why I'm like this. It just gets to me. And I would say, oh, it's from living in a haunted house, blah, blah, blah. I have no experiences with that. Also, fourth wall breaks, those get to me too, which is probably why, you know, Irisu Syndrome, Doki Doki Literature Club, and Cooking Companions all got to me. Cooking Companions less so. There was only really one fourth wall breaking moment, and I overthought the fuck out of it. But the other two, Irisu Syndrome fucking haunted me when I was in high school. Anyways. Paranoia is an interesting thing that I am very, very well versed with, unfortunately. I'm amazed that Mayuri and Daru can have such a carefree conversation despite all that's happened. They don't realize the gravity of the situation. Oh god, Irisu Syndrome. Yeah, talk about childhood trauma right there. Because I remember, specifically, I was at my great aunt's house. I was visiting like a bunch of cousins up north. And I was at my aunt's house. And I put on this Irisu Syndrome video just on a whim. Yeah, those eyes. Those fucking eyes. You know exactly what I'm talking about. That one fucking picture of Irisu. Because I was watching, there was like a playthrough. It was like this girl, and then there was this guy who was like on a voice call with her who knew the game and knew what was gonna happen. So she'd been playing for a little bit, and the guy was like, oh, hey, can you like check the message you sent me? So she clicks out of the game, which breaks Irisu's focus. And she goes back and she sees that fucking face. And she screamed so goddamn loud. It was basically a screamer. That image was basically a screamer from, like, my experience. And that was another case where it's like a fucked up face. I don't think I slept more than 2 hours that night. Irisu Syndrome got to me. Yeah, it was so mean in retrospect. It doesn't help that, like, all the deep dive videos into Irisu Syndrome, because of course, once I got spooked of it, like, once I got scared of it, that's when I was like, oh, I need to know everything. The only fucking videos at the time that would talk about Irisu Syndrome had jump scares in them. Whoever made those videos put jump scares in the video. I'm like, why would you do this? I remember at one point I was watching these videos full screen. I was in my bed, and it was midday, so it wasn't dark. But I had my laptop on my belly. I'm lying in bed. I have my head propped up by like a plushie or something. And I'm watching it full screen, and one of these fucking screamers popped up, and it got to me so bad, I literally shut my laptop and threw it off my bed. Like, why would you do that? Why would you do that in your video? Cruel, cruel, cruel to childhood me. Anyways, enough tangents. We've been good for having no tangents this stream. And now we've been tangenting for like 20 minutes. I'm so sorry, y'all. Let's get back into this. We might have erased someone's very existence. In fact, if Moeka really has vanished, then that means the phone wave is also responsible for the mass disappearance phenomenon I witnessed in Akihabara. I mean, but then again, didn't they just teleport as well? Because the area was blocked off in the new timeline because the satellite crashed through the top floor instead of just sitting on top. What if I erased all those people? You're not responsible for those people. I think that was a different thing. I don't want to consider such a frightening possibility, so I desperately shake the thought out of my head. Ah! It's her! What's wrong? I'm kind of busy now. Sorry, I'll email you later. Moeka. Nice. Oh, that's good. My body goes limp from relief. A reply. She sent a reply. Moeka still exists. She didn't disappear. You just had no object permanence. Relief washes away my fear. My eyes filled with tears, not because I was worried for Moeka, because I thought that I might be responsible for the horror of erasing someone's existence. I mean, I would say that counts as being worried for her. Like, if you were worried that you hurt someone, you're still worried about them getting hurt.
何が起きたか説明して、岡部。
Urged by Kurisu, I explain everything that just happened.
今、この場からその、桐生なんとかさんが消えたのは、因果率を考えれば不自然じゃない気がしてきた。
どういうことだ？
詳しい経緯はわからないけど、過去を改変したことで、今回の場合は7月31日以降、今日までの4日間の桐生さんの行動が微妙に変化した。
Yeah, that's my theory!
今この時間には、
I'm so fucking smart!
ラボには来なかった
Take a sip.
という風に再構成された。
Oh fuck, I took too big a sip of water. I got it on my dress. Ah. So that's why it looked like she teleported. I'm reminded of the teleporting gel banana, but I guess that's not the same thing. Moeka didn't become a jelly man after all.
そんなことありえる?
Yeah, because it's not like we sent her through the time machine. We sent an email through the time machine that altered her actions in the past.
なんとも言えない。D メールを送った事実も抹消されてしまうなら、その D メールは誰が送ったのかっていうパラドックスになるし。それともう一つ、岡部に起きていることが消せない。
Oh?
何？
リーディングシュタイナーのこと。ちなみにその造語、恥ずかしいからやめた方がいい。
Yeah! Get a better name!
お前の個人的見解は必要ない。
I'm finally able to joke with Kurisu again. Well, maybe she wasn't joking. But that's none of her business.
さっきのあんたの説明じゃ、D メールを送ったのも受け取ったのもあんたじゃなかった。なのに、あんただけが世界線が変わる前のことを覚えている。でもこれって、あんたのただの妄想じゃない？
Yeah. That's the issue. Okabe is such a huge chuny that it's honestly not impossible for people to just conclude that it's all in his head.
脳内嫁ですね。わかります。
Of course you get that, Daru.
お前のような変態紳士と一緒にされたくはない。
桐生さんって人はもともと存在しなかった。あるいは、
No, she exists.
桐生なんとかさんは実在するけど、その人が D メールを送った事実は妄想だった。
I fall to my knees and press my hand against my left eye. Stop being a chuny for 1 fucking minute!
このマガン、レイディングシュタイナーがうずく。
Stop calling it that!
オカリ、大丈夫?
Mayuri peeks anxiously at my face, but I lightly push her aside.
ダメだ。マユリ、俺に近づくな。
You were doing so good for so long!
お前を
Punch a Chuny was off screen for like an hour!
知れん。
Push my fingers into my eyes! sound like a Slipknot song. Okabe is back to normal. I don't think this man is ever normal.
釣りっしょ。
Yeah, he's messing with you.
そうよね。
大丈夫だ。このうずきはいつものこと。すぐに収まる。
You are not as cool as you think you are, dude.
魔眼がある限り、俺は機関に狙われ続ける。あらゆる世界と時間とを見通す力。しかしそれは同時に諸刃の剣でもある。
I see you fully incorporated this new ability into your Chuni backstory. Good job, dude. Good job. I'm gonna just, just make it bigger. No, we're not doing that. I'm not blocking chat for a dumb bit.
俺はこのあらゆる世界とあらゆる時間を見通す魔眼のせいで人間としての因果律から外れてしまった。
I feel like that I drift alone in the space between worlds is gonna bite you in the ass. If that nightmare was any consideration.
だがそれでもこのラボだけは守ると誓ったのだ。だから魔眼よ、静まってくれ。
I kneel and press my head against the floor. And then I take a deep breath and gradually remove my hand from my left eye. He does more time traveling than Loki. I don't know if we're there just yet. He's jumped 3 times now. And that's it. Mayuri rubs my back.
おかり苦しいの？
いや、もう大丈夫だ。
I stand up, then I shoot Kurisu a sharp glare.
何よ、今のただの演技でしょ。
クリスティーナ、お前は間違っている。すでにこれまでの実験で証明されているんだよ。俺のリーディングシュタイナーは本物だ。
はいはい、12秒12秒。
Thank you, Kurisu!
え？
ん？
なんで私に注目してんのよ。
You've proven yourself as a Redditor! Ha! Redditor! I use Tumblr, I really can't judge. In any case, I've successfully deflected Kurisu's questions about reading Steiner. I hate that name. I don't feel able to answer right now. My emotions are a jumble, just as they were after Titor called me the Messiah. Is this power real? If it is, then what does that make me? An unknown power sleeps within me. The thought sends a chill down my spine. I sit on the bench in front of the Bronze Tube workshop, staring into the night sky. I try sorting out what happened this afternoon, but it's impossible. The more I think about it, the more confused I get. And then I hear footsteps coming down from the second floor. Oh? Soon, Mayuri and Kurisu emerge.
帰るのか？
岡部ってずっとここに泊まり込んでるの？
まあな、マッドサイエンティストたるもの、研究所に寝泊まりして研究だけに没頭するぐらいでなければ務まらない。
形から入るのって良くないと思うわけだが。
There you are! You summed up Okabe's entire character! Not his entire character, I'm being facetious.
とっても便利だよね。マユシーも お父さんお母さんが許してくれるならここに泊まりたいよ。
本気？
そしたらバイトに行くのもすぐだもん。ねえねえクリスちゃん、今度みんなでお泊まり会しよう。
Aw, cute! Sleepover time!
男性陣がいないのなら OK。
それは無理だ。
Yeah, he lives here.
私のホテルに来たら？
ああ、そういえばそんな約束してたもんね。
Oh, they made a promise?
じゃあ
That's
今度お
cute!
邪魔するね。
They're friends, and I love it!
いつでも言ってくれていいから。それじゃあ。
Kurisu waves goodbye and starts walking in the opposite direction from Akihabara Station. Mayuri doesn't move from that spot. Instead, she starts doing her usual thing. Stardust handshake. She looks up to the night sky, raising her hand as if to grasp the stars. Hi, Connor Page! Sorry, you've come at a bad time. I think we're about to end pretty much after this scene, probably. Just because this feels like a good note to leave off on. And with perfect timing, a shooting star crosses the sky.
ねえ、オカリ？
おう。流れ星だな。
Oh, okay, fair enough. Welcome to the chat, then. Mayuri doesn't answer. She keeps gazing at the sky.
オカリンって小学生の頃すごい熱を出して1ヶ月ぐらい寝込んでたことがあったよね。
Oh, damn. I don't think I've ever been that sick. Check gaming in Val's Discord. Sorry, Val also sent me a funny DM. God damn it. Ah, I see. I see. It was about 10 years ago at the turn of the century, when the world was in an uproar over Y2K. Near the end of 1999, I had a fever of nearly 40 degrees Celsius that lasted a month. Jesus, that's high! I didn't recover until the new year. At least that's what I've been told. I don't remember it myself. According to my parents, I was unconscious the whole time. Yeah, no fucking shit, dude! Tossing and turning. The doctor said it was a miracle I didn't die. Because of that fever, I didn't get to experience the Millennium Countdown event. They never figured out what caused it either. Is this tied to something? Like, an anomalous fever showing up out of nowhere right before the year 2000. That doesn't... I'm overthinking things.
あの時ね、マユシーはオカリンが死んじゃうんじゃないかって思ってすごく怖かったんだよ。だからね、おばあちゃんと一緒にお空に祈ってたの。オカリン死なないでって。
この俺が死ぬはずがないだろう。何しろ10年前の時点で俺はトーマス・エジソンに匹敵する IQ170 の頭脳を持つマッドサイエンティストだったのだからな。
Sounds fake, but okay. Actually, I'm not sure what Edison's IQ was. You're pulling shit out of your ass again. Oh, I should take Punchachuni off. I forgot that was up. Punchachuni does not apply to this conversation.
オカリンってすごいんだね。でもね、まだちっちゃかったマユシーはそのことがわからなかったからお空に祈ってて。でね、大晦日、もうすぐ年が明けるっていう時にね、流れ星がピューって流れたの。今みたいに。流れ星はね、消える前に3回願い事を唱えることができたら願いが叶うんだよ。 知ってたかな？
Of course, that's the most common of common knowledge.
もちろん
I didn't know the repeating part. I thought you just have to wish before it goes away.
唱えたの。
Then Mayuri finally lowers her hand and turns to me. On her face is a soft smile.
次の日、年が明けた頃にね、オカリンは熱が下がって目を覚ましたのです。つまりマユシーはオカリンの命の恩人なんだよ。
いや違うな。あの状況で助かったのはシュタインズゲートの戦
Take a fucking sip, babes. He said the name.
そうなの？
そうなのだ。
そっか。
You know, sometimes I'm thinking, like, I'm just thinking, like, wouldn't it be wild if your life was a visual novel and you saw someone playing it where they just have a chibi made of them punching you in the face and it only comes on screen when they think you're a jackass. That would be fucking hilarious. Mayuri looks a little disappointed.
ねえねえ、熱が下がった時ね、オカリンはこんなことを言ってたんだけど、覚えてる？
Like, I'm thinking of... fuck, what was the post? Shit! I just thought of it, and I forgot it immediately! Ah! Oh, right, it's like, how would the author of a book on your life describe you? And someone replied with, and then there's this asshole. Same vibes, same vibes.
急に見ているものがぐにゃぐにゃしてきて、立っていられなくてフラフラして、で、体がびっくり。
Yo, it's plot!
さっきのオカリンもね、そんな感じだったよ。大丈夫？また熱出して倒れたりしない？
The concern on her face is so sincere. Looks like she's worried about my reaction to Moika's disappearance. Jeez, my hostage is worrying about me. Find myself giving her a wry smile.
案ずるな。何も心配ない。
As I brush her worry off with a shrug, I think back to what happened 10 years ago. When I woke up from that fever, the first thing I saw was Mayuri's crying face. She's right, I vaguely remember describing my collapse that way. Come to think of it, it does seem to match with the sensation I felt a few hours ago when reading Steiner activated. Yo, wait a minute! Wait, I connected the two dots! John Titor first appeared in Okabe's original timeline in the year 2000. That's right when his fever hit! And then he was out for a month. Because Titor himself, like the whole ass man, went to the past. And if Okabe is the only one who can, like, who can remember timeline divergence and is affected by it, that would explain the fever. Yo, I'm so fucking smart! And take a sip. Yeah, I think it's like a reaction to the divergence, because remember, whenever we sent the thing about the lotto ticket, it didn't change divergence that much. And Rintaro, like, wasn't out of it for too long. He was more just like, hey, why the fuck doesn't anyone remember this? This time he seemed out of it for a bit longer. What are you scratching, Vesta? This time he seemed out of it for a bit longer, and that's because we did something that changed more of the past. So maybe that's how it works. That's just a theory, we don't know anything yet, but like, I feel like I've connected the two dots. I probably haven't connected shit, but I feel like I've connected them.
そうか。この俺の魔眼はまさにあの時にこの身に宿ったのだな。
There we go! There we go! I'll accept you being a chuny because you're right. So that's the choice of Steins Gate. Take a sip! I really was born with this power. No wonder John Titor thinks I'm the Messiah. My maniacal laughter echoes into the night. Well, don't get too full of yourself now, bud. Alright, we're gonna leave off here. I'm saving, and I'm saving again. I have saved twice. We can exit the game. And now let's go to the just chatting screen. So, I feel like we've learned a lot. We have, we thought for a while that we deleted Moeka from existence. She's still a little sus, but like, honestly, that happening does make her a little less sus in my opinion. Like, I don't know why I think that's the case. Definitely a lot of plot today. Definitely a lot of plot. Because we've also figured out that no one else remembers when the timeline gets messed with except Okabe. And also that Daru will never have Ferris's home cooking. I'd say poor guy, but he acted like a perv today, so you know what? Fuck him. Alright, well. That's about all. I had something I wanted to mention at the end. Oh, right. Okay. So, I actually have bought a new webcam. And my dad is bringing it up to me tomorrow. I always send it to my parents because my apartment is weird with packages, and sometimes Amazon packages just get left out in front of the mailboxes in the lobby where anyone can fucking take them. And I'm like, I'm not buying a $90 webcam and then leaving it out in the fucking lobby where anyone can take it. So, I always get it sent to my parents. My dad is bringing me it tomorrow. I can't guarantee that I will be using webcam tomorrow, or that I will be, like, in model, on stream, moving, unfortunately, and it's because whenever I've tried using, like, different things as webcams in the past, like the phone that I'm currently using, because I was using an old phone for a little bit to do it, mostly because it was, like, the only phone that I had at the time, but that other phone stopped charging, and whenever I tried to use my new phone, some stuff went all wonky. So I may have to do some troubleshooting, and I may not have it ready for tomorrow. I will have it ready by the time the Game Awards start, though. Because as soon as that webcam gets to me, that is going to be my first priority. Getting that thing set up and looking so slick. And things are going to look so much better because I will finally have a webcam that isn't in, like, 180 by 240p. Because I think it was, like, around 240p, my old phone. That was the video that it took of me through the webcam app. This one is supposed to be high quality, high definition, 180p, 60 FPS, whatever the fuck. So, here's hoping that it goes smoothly. If everything does go smoothly, I will no longer be PNG tuber, which is gonna be great. But don't bank on it, guys. Because there's a good chance that my dad won't even be here until like 7 at night, which is only 2 hours before the stream starts. So God only knows how it's gonna go. But here's hoping. Here's hoping, and one way or another, you will be seeing my beautiful face again on Thursday. So, that's all the rambling I have to do. Petitioning to release Novella from PNG tuber jail. Soon. Okay. So, regular spiel that I have to go into. If you're new around here, you like what you saw, and you want to subscribe, hit the subscribe button. When we hit 100 subscribers, I am legally forced to do karaoke. So let's see how that goes. Also, follow my Twitter. I make announcements on there. I put polls on there. I make shit posts on there occasionally. If you're interested in any of that, just follow my Twitter. And I think that's about it. Oh, also, follow Val over on the Valerie Valkyrie channel, because that's where the big Thursday stream is taking place. And also, we do Great Ace Attorney streams every Sunday, and those are always chaotic and fun, so you really have no reason to not subscribe. Also, Val is just an amazing content creator, overall. Like, she's an awesome streamer. I missed her stream today because I took a nap. But anyways, that is all the spiel for today. So, have a good night. Have some sweet dreams. And I'll see you all tomorrow. Bye-bye.